Niner fam, here we are, day 3. It's all over. We have made the collection, and we are now a lot stronger than we were last year at this time. You know, what really worries me, though, the 49ers only signed a few people. In fact, they signed, let me check my list again. The 49ers, we have not, all right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. Here's the thing. We need more bodies. The 49ers did not sign all the people they needed to sign, but that's okay. I imagine they got another plan coming up later because it seems like everything they do is a calculated plan. But we have 7 players added. We are now 18 players short due to the fact that the 49ers did not sign but one person. All those unrestricted free agents that left, 49ers didn't call one, only Curly's the only guy they called back. Everybody else, they didn't even say goodbye. They said good. And that they didn't say anything about bye, just good. Unrestricted free agent, you leaving? Good. And they bring back Curly, that's it. So now we've got a gap, not of talent, but bodies. So we got 10 draft picks. It means you need 8 players. And I'm telling you right now, we need to start hanging out around Santa Clara. Can you play any ball? If you can, we can hang around the facility, and if anybody walks out, you see John or Kyle walk by. Hey, Kyle, man. Hey, yo, man. You need a wide receiver. You need this. You need that. Let me come in and give it a check, man. Come on now, because they're gonna need bodies, and it's gonna be that thing where they're gonna get unrestricted free agents. But you know what? It could be one of those situations where they find a gym. I hate to use them as an example, but every damn year the Seahawks come up with these dudes that nobody ever heard of. They come out and play prime time ball. So could that be us next year? As I say, 8 more guys needed. And I don't know where they're going to get those 8 more bodies because you got to get that roster up to 93 players, right? So they can start cutting them down. So, and there's going to be some guys that are lost. Guys like Bruce Ellington. I had another conversation yesterday. He said, Bruce is a good ball player. Yes. But will he endure camp? I've already got money on it. No, he won't make it. So, that's just what I'm feeling right now. Hey, let's check in with you and see how you feel on this day 3. Free agent frenzy is over. It's Toby. Toby, it's done, man. Are you satisfied with the picks?
Man, we added 10 new faces. It feels like a whole new team already, man.
Sure is, man.
Just the difference 10 players would make already,
They got to get some more, too.
Exciting.
Yeah. But I like what we got, man. And so many of them are Kyle style. Guys have been playing with Kyle, It's going to speed this process.
I remember, man, I said this a couple weeks ago or whatever, but I wanted Pierre Garcon. And a lot of people were like, no, he's trash, whatever, right? But you look at him as a player, and don't forget him and Richard Sherman has a lot of bad blood too. But
I like
as a
that.
Player,
hit Richard right in the mouth.
Yeah. So we're looking for that accountability. And so say if I don't know if Quentin Patton's gonna be there, but say if he runs a post route and drops the ball, Pierre Garcon is gonna be clapping his hands angrily, like, "Come on, clap, 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 clap! What the fuck you doing?" Accountability, man. You know what I mean? Like, let's wake up, let's get off social media. You know what I mean? Everybody put your phones down. Let's get to practice, man.
Yeah. But Toby, let me stop you right there, Toby. Let me say this: he ain't gonna be rooting for no Quentin Patton. Quentin Patton's one of those guys on that unrestricted free agent list. They didn't call him back. Yeah, and he was sending out tweets. He's very unhappy
let him
about
hit
that.
The market first.
Yeah,
and see. But other than that, man, I was looking at Hoyer. Hoyer had a pretty good comeback against the Titans in 2014. He's not trash. He's actually a better QB than Kaepernick. And my favorite thing, he can throw a wide receiver screen.
Yes.
Kaepernick could not throw a wide receiver screen.
And throw people open because
that's the easiest, bro. That's the easiest route to run.
Kirk taught him that. He had his best year with Kirk.
Yeah.
He works in that offense. See, we looked at him as trash in Texas and Chicago. I understand last year he wasn't bad until he got hurt. How many touchdowns did he get in 2 games? It was ridiculous, the number. And the yardage he passed for, it's a little strange.
Yeah.
So,
Curly should even get better because now Curly, Goodwin can play all the positions. I don't know if he can play the X, but I know he could play the Y and the Z.
Yeah.
But the X, I guess, is the number one receiver. But Hurley now has another player to train with now. You know, he has Goodwin. Goodwin ran a 4.25 40.
I thought it was a 4.27.
So.
Right, that's pretty close. If you want to run 4.25, 4.27, ain't no difference. It's too damn fast.
Yeah.
You know what Rashard Robinson said about that, though,
Chris
right?
Johnson had a 4.29, right?
Who?
So
who?
Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson. Is he on our roster?
No.
Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson is a running back that played for the Cardinals last year. But other than that, man, I'm just happy that we're in a position where we can really draft anybody now. It would be ideal to draft a safety, in my opinion, or in
wait, what round?
A wide receiver.
What round? What round you grabbing that safety in?
You gotta get that stud.
Are you the first round? Are you another first round safety guy?
You gotta get Jabril or a hooker. And I was a safety in high school, man, and in college, so I'm for the safeties. Man.
There you go.
Get that guy that can cover.
You gonna get hit with an argument on that,
so
Toby.
one last thing too, Malcolm Smith, man, he's a leader. Go watch Malcolm Smith mic'd up. He's a leader. Remember how we were talking about how Bowman is not really, you know what I mean?
He's not a vocal guy.
Leader. So now we got Malcolm in there. So I don't know. We should be a little bit better. But that was all I had, man. I'm just happy that teams are choosing us. Oh, but I think we should look at Eddie Lacy, man. At least kick the tires on Eddie Lacy.
No. Let them
he
tires
came from
alone.
Alabama, so he knows how to work. And I don't know, man. Okay, one more thing to top it off. I like how everyone that we brought in can play with chemistry. Now you look at Trent Baalke, all he was looking for was like length and size, but there was no chemistry. Even Justin Smith said it on the podcast. He was like, you can't just draft length, you got to draft chemistry. So we're gonna be fine, man. Don't even trip. And that 10-6 is in reach.
What?
I'm telling y'all.
Whoa! Did Toby say? Did he say we got a 10-6 possibility?
10-6, man. All we need is that impact. Those
Wait,
first two drafts can be starters.
Let me write that down. Toby said on March the 9th, 10-6. I'm keeping records now because I want to call it.
10-6, sorry.
Because he already said 9-7. I felt safe with 9-7. Toby stepped over the line with the 10-6. That's good. I like it, though.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to sweep Seattle this year, man. We're going to sweep Seattle.
Let me write that down, too. Oh, hell
We might sweep our whole division, man. We might get the whole division. Like they might get 1 or 2 wins against us, but look out, man. You're talking about a team that was 22-25, lost to Seattle with our so-called scrub team or whatever, but that was without a quarterback. We got a quarterback now.
Yeah, we do.
We got a quarterback now.
And we got a coach. We got a coach. That's the number one thing. We got a coach to go along with it. All right, Toby.
Yes, sir.
I like that stuff, Toby. I like that stuff. 10-6, and also
over the line with the 10-6. That's good.
I'm 10-6 all day, man. Man, it depends on our defense, and y'all gonna see. Just don't even trip. We're gonna see y'all. Wow.
All right, Toby. Let me talk to you later, bro. All right, hey, listen. Let me also explain. Do not monitor the show. It bleeds right into your microphone, unless you can plug your headphones into that monitor unit. Otherwise, we're gonna mute you out, baby. Don't play any sound that's coming off your computer right now, your phone, or whatever you're using, because it will bleed. It'll get loud. It'll get obnoxious. Okay? Please, Lieutenant Dan, don't do that. All right, thank you, Ben. All right, hey, we're going to do next. Let me go to Swift.
Niners!
Swift, I tell you what, I'm looking at your car, man. You look at Swift is like from the Fast and Furious. I'm checking out his ride, man. I thought that was just something you like, boy. That's loud. Woo.
No, that's my car right there.
Awesome. Swift, let's talk some ball, though, man. What's going on, man? What are you thinking about what's going on right now?
Man, it looks so good. I mean, at first I was a little disappointed in Hoyer, but you got to understand, it's just for now. It's not like
it's not
permanent.
Yeah.
It's not like the 5-year starter, but I mean, it's all good with Cousins. I mean, we can trade for him this year or get him for free next year, but
that's probably what's going to happen. But here's the thing: if Kyle does go ahead and pick up somebody out of the draft, because if you're Kyle, you got to be tempted because I got Hoyer. I need another quarterback. I don't know if they're going to go find another quarterback, pull somebody in to go along, because I understand there's a few guys out there they may go to. Or if you go ahead and draft a guy that you think, wouldn't Mahomes be kind of exciting? Who's your favorite collegiate quarterback?
In this draft?
Yeah. Because, I mean.
I like Mahomes.
Yes.
I like Mahomes. I agree with you, Mahomes.
Yeah. Thing is, Lynch likes Kaiser for reasons unknown. He thinks Kaiser's got a great personality. I'm a little concerned about this personality translated to a good thrower or a good gunslinger. But he could loosen up after he gets comfortable and everything. Because maybe he just sucked in combine on it. Maybe because he didn't suck while he was at. Well, yeah, he did suck while he was at Notre Dame, didn't he? John, what is up with you and Kaiser? Okay, maybe it's just a passing thing. I don't know. So
to be honest, I don't think we're going to draft a quarterback like in the first 4 rounds. I think we're just going to play it out with Hoyer.
Yeah, because we need too many things.
I would say first pick has to be Foster. Second, I would say Buda Baker. Third round, Joe Mixon. That's my perfect draft.
You got to go ahead and get Joe Mixon against all the social flame that we may get.
Dude, it's not gonna be as bad as Kaepernick, but we need talent right now. We need help.
Joe may catch more for heat than Cap, but you know what? I think in California, we're a little more forgiving to some degree. As long as they stop showing that clip of Joe and that poor girl, I'm hoping it'll be okay. Because Joe Mixon, that boy can play some football. Oh my God, you put him next to Hyde. Ooh.
Yep. If we get him in the third, that's a first round. It's a first round talent, and last year, and I believe it said this year's draft. But if we can get him in the third, that's the running back of Tyrann Mathieu version. Tyrann Mathieu slid to the third because his issues a while back.
Yep.
But if we can get Mixon
in the third round,
same deal.
I got a feeling there'll be a lot of hypocritical activity. A lot of people watch Mixon go in the first round. Everybody's talking about Joe's out.
I say middle second, early third.
Yeah. He's not gonna. He'll be forgiven. When you're a good football player, you can get away with a lot of things. I mean, look at Peyton Manning. His college career was marred by misbehavior of a sexual orientation, and he became one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. So you can get away with things in football. So, Anyway.
Hey, man. I'm excited for that. And you got to see outside of the Niners, like the Arizona, they're losing their players. They lost Jefferson and Campbell. That's good for us.
Is that right? Because they picked up a couple of our guys, though. You know what I really loved about Arizona? And I want to thank them for picking up Marcus Martin. Now we know just who to run at.
No, I don't think they picked up him. I think they picked up Bethea and the kicker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and there you go. They could run out. Hey, didn't Marcus Martin end up in Arizona, too? Or where did Marcus go? I thought it was Arizona.
No, I don't think he's getting picked up, but for sure, Bethea and the kicker got picked up by Arizona.
I know they picked up Bethea, and I know they picked up also,
Dawson?
We got weaned off of Phil Dawson. They're going to make us score points whether we want to or not this year. The 49ers will quit depending on Phil Dawson to go ahead and score some points because, as you say, I could have swore Marcus ended up. Where did Marcus end up? Because I was laughing.
No, he's on the Browns.
Oh, that's right. Cleveland picked him up. Hey.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Do we play Cleveland this year?
Let me look that up.
I got to tell you, man, Cleveland is not going to be a wussy unless, and I understand, is Tyler here today? Boy, I wish. Tyler's boy, Brock Osweiler, is being put into the most embarrassing situation of all time. They're going to move Brock like real estate. Brock does not have to report to Cleveland because they're going to move him anyway. Well, they're just going to cut him. As soon as the deal is made, Brock will be a Cleveland Brown, and then Hugh will call him up and say, Brock, there's no need to come down. We're just going to go ahead and let you go, okay? So whatever plans you may have had, you just go ahead because you're not part of the team. I mean, there's no problem with that. Brock is done. Swift, let me get that. Let's go to Trez. Trez.
Ronbo.
Trez,
What's going on?
Oh man, I'm enjoying everything that's going on right now. Every last thing is just hilarious right now, especially where some of our riffraff left too, and oh man, it's great. But
well, we still got a little more riffraff to get rid of on the team now.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Brock got to go. Brock got to go. I can't stomach another year of Brock being out there on that field, man. What my boy used to say, Brock can't check nobody.
Yeah, Sean.
Hey.
Whoever Sean, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean
yeah,
is.
man. He told the truth on it. Brock is the next one I expect to be out of here, man. Got to go, man. I don't want to see Brock out there no more.
Trez, I don't understand how in the world did he survive this cut? Because did we get rid of any other corners?
No, and I thought we would pick up a corner maybe in free agency. But, I'm hoping we do.
Cromartie's considered a safety. Is that right? Marcus Cromartie.
Marcus Cromartie?
He's considered a safety,
He's
isn't
already
he?
on the team.
No, Marcus has been cut.
Oh, they cut Marcus?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it.
Well, not cut, but he was a free agent, and they just said goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had a lot.
Well, they need to say the same thing to Brock.
Yeah, I know. I got a feeling somebody likes him because they went over that film, and everybody that was questionable, they either did not resign or they told him good night. So I really wonder what happened there.
When you get a chance, look up your boy Alden Smith, man. It's a shame. That's the only thing I'm telling you. They got a video.
He is special.
It's a very bad thing. He's walking down the street. The cameraman and the reporter is following him. He is still either high on something or drunk. And they arrested him for public
disturbance,
drunkenness. But I think, because he was involved in an accident with the police, but I think he hit the police. He was arrested. So, and the video of her interviewing him, he is still high, talking. And I'm like, dude, come on, man, you got. When is it gonna stop?
It's not gonna stop. It is not going to stop. We have not seen the last episode of Alden Smith. You know what he should do? Just have a constant reality video where he's just keep an eye on him. Because the man has become pure entertainment for being foolish. I mean, here's a man that had the NFL no telling what he was going to be able to accomplish, but he'd rather get high every day. Damn fool.
Yeah. Fool. Yeah, and but I always thought, now me personally, I always thought he was a little overrated. Because I always felt that Justin Smith required double teaming, which allowed Alden to get off on a one-on-one situation, and majority of the times he could win that battle. Yep. And as soon as Justin Smith left, Alden got exposed. Bro.
Yep. He became normal.
Got exposed.
Yep.
He was normal.
He became average.
Alden wasn't here anymore when Smith left.
Yeah, they had that one last season together in 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how about Cap is getting no attention? None. Nobody is interested.
I didn't check that up.
Nobody.
He didn't get one phone call, huh?
Not one. He's not drawing any interest. But that's going to change as soon as the season starts and a couple quarterbacks go down. That's when people start, getting on the phone,
calling around,
calling couch quarterbacks.
And Jay Cutler, same story. But they treated Jay cold. They could have cut Jay a few days ago. Why wait till after the free agency period is over?
To make a point. Jay is a straight counselor, man. They said Jay is a counselor to a locker room. And
so they got his ass.
He made the most. He made the most money as a quarterback who ain't done nothing. They said in the NFL history.
That
ain't done nothing. And he's pregnant.
Yeah. Jay is.
Hey, Ronbo, and one last thing. I'll get with Nello another day on his thing.
Yeah.
But how about the Jets will be also pursuing Kirk Cousins next year, and they say strongly. So y'all join the Kirk Cousins lottery that's coming up next year, okay?
Yeah, no, see, that's the thing.
Y'all join that lottery.
That's what.
They will be pursuing. They will be pursuing him very strongly.
See, that's where the owner gets his revenge, because everybody, about the personal thing that goes on between the owner and Kyle Shanahan, right? This is why they understand they didn't close that deal. So, yeah, you're right. Not only the Jets, but I'm sure there's going to be about 4 or 5 other teams, too. So, yeah, the 49ers, the only thing they'll have going for them is the connection between Kyle and Kirk. So, and that's,
yeah.
But money talks.
I think Kirk going to go for the money, and I think the Jets going to put the money out there. Because, depending on how we look, and I still believe strongly we should get our quarterback this year's draft. This is a strong class this year for its talent and speed, and I think we can do a lot of big things in this year's draft, man.
Sure.
And get a quarterback out of this year, because ain't no guarantee where we may be sitting in next year's draft, man. There's no need to mortgage the future just to move up next year, because if we go 8-8 or 9-7, man, we're gonna be picking somewhere down in the bottom area, man.
If you win 9, you put you in the bottom. The way it looked this last year, probably. Yeah. You got to win. You got to win 4 or 5 games. That's it.
Let's take the season.
Yeah.
But in order for us, like I was gonna say, in order for us to get one of these quarterbacks that everybody's talking about next year, supposed to be a better class of quarterback.
You got to trade
ain't
up.
No guarantee you're gonna be up there. You got the mortgage. You have to give up something to get up there.
Yeah. Kind of scary. Although, hey, Trez, don't sleep on it, man, because Kirk is making it hellified in Washington. The man may have to let him go.
Kirk will be with the Jets.
We will see. We will see. There's nothing like the guy that brought you into the league. You feel like you owe him.
Hey, yeah. Shout out to Jack, man. Shout out to Trey. Shout out to Toby, all the fellas, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tito, everybody, man. Y'all, I'm going to get off of here and listen to everybody, man. I'm going to clear the line and just go and watch it on YouTube.
All right,
Trez.
Trez.
Have a good one, man.
You too, Trez. Come on back. Come on, Saturday.
Hit it like you, Ronbo.
Yeah. So, good night, Trez. Let's get Trey in it. Trey.
Ronbo.
Trey. Well, Trey.
You would bring me on right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. You we got to keep you and Trez together, man.
Man. Look, I ain't even hating. It's just mighty convenient that he would,
I got to tell you something, though, Trey. Everybody goes through this with Trez. When I first met Trez, I gave him a hard time about some issues, too. We're now the best of buddies. Trez is just one of them lovable dudes, man.
Hey, look, the Jets don't have no cap room, so we ain't worried about them overpaying for Kirk. They paying every player on their defensive line and backup defensive line. We're not worried about that at all. But let's go ahead and get into tonight. I found out, I'm always digging for little jewels and little things like that. I found out a very interesting stat about Malcolm Smith. The guy has 9 forced fumbles in his 5 years in the league. And then I think we all know about the play he made in Seattle. The guy's always around the ball. Don't you value that, Ronbo?
I do. I ain't listen to Raider fans, man. We had an argument yesterday for the last about half an hour. It's saltiness, So calling him trash is a bit of a stretch.
Well, no, I don't think he's trash. What he is he's serviceable. And so that's fine because the Raiders are paying some other people. He only signed a 2-year deal there. It's not like they cut him for performance. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
What we haven't had in the 4-3 defense, in the 3-4 defense, is playmaking linebackers. We've had pass rushers. We've had run stuffers like Ahmad Brooks. We haven't had anybody to play the ball, find the ball, go get the ball. Mm-hmm. And that's what Malcolm Smith is going to do. That's what the 4-3 allows you to do. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm looking forward to it.
The draft, I think because of the moves that we've made in free agency, I think we're going to focus on defensive back, wide receiver, and running back. How does that, in no particular order, how does that sound, Ronbo?
It sounds appealing because I'm telling you right now, Trey, I've already got names to fill in those blanks for running back, and although it may not be the popular opinion, I like Christian McCaffrey just because of the diversity he brings to the game.
Yeah, I like Christian too. I think it's a matter of value. I don't think we trade back into the first round to get a running back. He's probably not going to be there at 34.
You think he won't last more than first round, huh?
I just don't. I feel like there are teams like Patriots. There are other teams like the Vikings. Maybe
it's funny,
have a trade back into the first
and I know
round
why you said the Patriots too.
Badly.
I know why you said the Patriots too, because it's like Toby says, the Patriots represent the Illuminati in the NFL.
If you can't beat them, join them, right?
Schweitzer and McCaffrey will end up with the Patriots.
Yeah. And look, there's nothing wrong with that. I think at receiver, I think a lot of people they want the top two guys. I understand why the top two guys are the top two guys, even John Ross, because of the speed. But one thing that Kyle Shanahan's offense has always had is a speed deep threat.
Yes.
The one thing they've always had, whether it was Taylor Gabriel, if people are familiar, a couple of years ago with Aldrick Robinson when he was with the Redskins, he was the guy because of the heavy play action, because of the run game. That deep shot, like 1 or 2 times a game, is going to be there, and that's where we're going to focus on.
Yes.
Speed. Well, you've seen it already.
Atlanta.
You know,
it's beautiful.
Atlanta. Yeah, man. Me duck out, man. Once again, got to tend to the wifey and the daughter. Go ahead and get things popping on the other side. Great show. You know, we're not going to listen to any haters about Kirk Cousins. No, that's my guy.
You know, we'll get him.
Yeah. Hey, look. He going to hate anyway. When Kirk Cousins throw a touchdown for us, he going to say that the spiral wasn't pretty enough.
Yeah.
So we ain't tripping on that.
Oh, no, Trey. No, the Trey. Let me do Trey. No, the defender fell down. That wasn't nothing about that. Yeah, I can just Trey.
Oh, okay. But look, you know he's looking at YouTube right now. Real mad that
he'll call back. Trez will call back in a minute. He never accepts it.
Be good, talk to you later.
All right, man. Have a good night, Trey. All right. Go to 315 Eric Coder in Syracuse. Hello.
Ronbo.
Yo, what's up, man?
Ronbo, it's Carl. Been a few weeks since I've called in. How's it going?
Yeah, hey, what is your name, Syracuse?
Carl.
Carl. Hey, Carl.
Yeah. I called in about a month or so ago. Been busy, but wanted to hop in here real quick.
Well, good.
Just say a couple things and then be on my way and watch everybody go crazy on YouTube. But first of all, for the first time in 2 years, I'm excited to be a Niners fan.
Ain't that the truth?
That's the first thing I got to say, because
it's been rough.
At least we're making moves, you know?
Yeah.
We haven't done that in a couple of years.
Yeah.
I'm okay with Hoyer, too. I know that might be sacrilege to say, but you got to understand, Hoyer knows Shanny's system. That's a good thing.
Yes.
Everybody's saying Cap's better than Hoyer. Cap doesn't know the system.
Yeah.
They had to simplify the offense for Kaepernick.
Yeah. And this one you can't simplify.
He just can't. He can't do it.
Yeah.
They had to simplify Chip's offense. Harbaugh had to simplify the offense for him. You know, you bring in a guy like Hoyer. Yeah, he's not great, but he doesn't cost you the bank.
Yeah.
You know, and he's a bridge quarterback. Whether we pick up somebody in this draft or next year's draft, because, and this is the key for me anyway, I'm not expecting us to be anything other than maybe 5 wins next year.
Oh,
this
no!
is a
Come on,
rebuild.
Oh, wait, let me pull
rebuild.
the knife out of my eye.
Rebuild, Ronbo.
Oh,
we didn't get the 2011, the 2012 team that we got
overnight
in 1 year.
That's true.
You know what I mean? We
didn't
pick up Bowman.
Okay,
we
but
didn't
Carl,
pick up Willis. We didn't pick up all those guys in a year or two. So it's
but Carl,
be a rebuild.
Wait. I just want to say one thing though. Do we have to do worse than Jimmy T? Jimmy T got his 5 wins in a completely dysfunctional unit, and some of the worst play calling ever called in football history.
6, Ronbo.
Yeah.
I'll give a 6.
Okay, I can live with that because I said 9. First I said 7-9, and then I went to 9-7 because I got all excited like I generally tend to do, and then you come up with 5 wins. So you're gonna give me 6 wins. I can accept that. Okay.
Yeah, give it 6. But see, the question is, do you want it? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
If anything less than a wild card next year, you know, would you be happy with that?
You know what?
I mean, if we go next year, we get in the wild card, or we do better than that. That's great.
I like you putting the point on that, but Carl, I don't even want to be in the playoffs next year. Not really, because I don't want to be in the first round and out. I do not. When we go to the playoffs in 2018, I want us to go in there to be one of the most. Nobody wants. You know what I'm now saying? Nobody wants to play the 49ers in the first round. I want to hear that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's but Ronbo, everybody doesn't realize that's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
You gotta rebuild. Yeah. And And you know what? Everybody can call the Browns stupid or whatever. But did you see how many draft picks those guys got?
Still collecting.
They got something like 26 draft picks in the next 2 years. I mean,
and 2 and 3 in
like
each round.
Said, they didn't take Osweiler for Osweiler. They took it for the second round pick. You know what I mean? He's going to be gone. They're playing smart. The only thing I can hope for is that they pull one last Browns, being the Browns, and they don't take Myles Garrett at number 1.
You know what? Okay, Carl, here's the thing. What did you get out of that? Because I'm glad you brought that up. Now, it seems they're not going to hold on to Brock Osweiler. As you said, they're going to trade him for picks, to whom I have no idea. I didn't get that much. But here's the thing. Are they going to continue to try to find a quarterback? Are they going to go for Trubisky in the first round, or is that just out of the question now? Or are they going to have a quarterback? They must have somebody in mind. What did you get out of that conversation?
Well, from what I've read too, they're also going to be releasing RG3. So
that makes sense. More money.
Which I trust me, I don't want him either. But
don't worry, he ain't coming.
What they plan on doing is, I think they're in kind of a similar situation as us, as far as quarterback goes. I think they're just biding their time, waiting for either. I would be hard pressed as a Niner fan if they pick Trubisky number 1. I will be dancing around my house in my boxers, because come on, Myles Garrett, bring him here. But I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to take Myles Garrett first.
They need to.
And I think they're just going to bide their time. They've got, like I said, like 20-some-odd picks the next two years. They've got a lot to work with.
Let me run this by you, though. Let me run this by you. Some of those picks, I understand that Belichick now has said he's thinking about not giving up Garoppolo, but somebody said they were going to collect all those picks. The Browns have picks they can get rid of, and you know how Belichick, he gets off on picks. He's worse than Trent, from what I understand. So, you have some of those 4th and 5th round picks, and also your number 1 pick. They got 2 picks in the first round anyway. The Garoppolo deal could still sneak in somehow.
But I heard that he wants a first this year and next year, because I don't think the Patriots want to get rid of Garoppolo.
I don't think so.
I honestly don't.
And they got to worry about that, because what's their second-string quarterback? If they got rid of Garoppolo, they're concerned if Tom does go down, he comes in, game over.
Right. But you also got to think, okay, Garoppolo was a second-round pick. Came from a good pedigree. The guy's only had, 60-some-odd pass attempts in the league, though?
Yeah.
So he's still unproven. But comes from a good pedigree. Brady's not getting any younger.
Yeah.
One big injury to Brady, he could become a Tony Romo.
Yeah.
Become injury prone.
Yeah.
So I don't think that. I mean, as much as I hate the Patriots, Belichick is a genius. I don't think anybody can deny that. I mean, they got Dwayne Allen for like a 4th rounder. I mean, the guy works magic. So,
it is.
Hey, if the Browns are stupid enough to do it, God bless them. and my question to you and to the Niner fam is, and this is where I'm torn. If it somehow happens that whoever does end up with the first pick, whether it be the Browns or they trade and the Patriots get it, and Myles Garrett does not get picked, so we're on the clock, number 2, Myles Garrett's on the board, do we take him, or do we field the 8,000 phone calls that we get?
Carl, I'm going to let you go right there, and I'm going to let somebody answer that question because we ran over time. But listen, glad you called. And Carl, come on back, man. What is today? Yeah. I forgot Red and Gold Radio tomorrow. Anyway, Carl, are we doing? Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, but we're going to answer your questions, so you listen right now, okay?
We'll talk to you.
All right, Carl.
Later, Niners.
Have a good night. Let's hear the funny thing about it. Panama Queen. As Carl is asking that question, Panama Queen says, if the Patriots get that pick from the Browns, they're going to take Myles Garrett immediately. But listen, Panama Queen, I have to address that because the Patriots will not be getting the Browns number 1 pick. They'll be getting their number 12 pick. From what I understand, if there's a deal made with Billy B, they'll give him the 12th pick, or the overall 12th pick in the first round, not the first. Then what happens? The 49ers are handcuffed until that draft day comes as to what they're going to do. The 49ers have got to put 15 scenarios on that big board before they even come into the draft room, waiting to see what in the hell are the Browns going to do. Let me get area code is 719, Colorado Springs. Hello, Colorado Springs. What is your name?
Yeah. Hey, my name is Charles.
Charles, hey, Charles. Well, Charles, you just heard the question. Did you just hear that question, Charles?
No, I didn't hear your question. Go ahead.
No, I mean, Carl just left here, and he wanted to know if the Browns, if they do not take Myles Garrett, then what do we do?
Well, if they don't take Myles Garrett,
Yeah.
then hey, we got Myles Garrett. I don't think any GM in the NFL can pass up Myles Garrett. We're talking about somebody who's the launch that now you have to look at him like he is. This is the new Lawrence Taylor that's coming into the league.
Ooh, that's saying something.
You can't pass up Lawrence Taylor. This is who he is. He's better than Jadeveon Clowney.
I heard that today.
Thank you.
He's a wrecking force. You can't pass him up. You'll be crazy to pass him up. The Cleveland Browns are crazy to pass this guy up. But they need a quarterback. And so, hey.
But check this.
You do have Mitch Trubisky. Look at that tape of him. I take him number 1 because the guy has fundamentals that even Watson don't have.
A lot more than Watson doesn't have, actually, as far as a pocket quarterback and how to succeed in the NFL. But listen, here's the thing. What you just said, I want to amplify on that just a little bit. If I got maybe one of the most sought-after football players, and I couldn't live to regret it, but I need picks. What if I traded? Because I think I'd get a lot of phone calls. I'd be fielding phone calls for that 10-minute stretch while we're on the clock. Hey, you want to trade there, buddy? John, no. I'll give you 3 picks right now for Myles Garrett.
No.
The Jets call. Hey, 3 picks, 4 picks.
We're talking about, look, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about somebody that will put fear in the heart of any quarterback that he plays. We're talking about somebody that's going to put the fear in every little tackle in the National Football League. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's who you want. You don't need good defensive backs. You won't need somebody like Marshawn Lattimore. What is his name?
That's him. You got him. That's
the rookie, the guy that's coming into the draft from Ohio State. You don't need somebody like him.
Oh, that's what we were talking about yesterday.
You got somebody that can rush the passer.
Mm-hmm.
You have somebody like that. And then on the other side, who do we have? We have Lynch on the other side. Mm-hmm. That's going to play outside linebacker.
Which means Tremaine Brock will be good even in that situation, right?
Huh?
Tremaine Brock would even be able to survive in that secondary if you got a guy like Garrett rushing up in front. So, yeah.
Yeah. And so we already have good defensive backs that just need a little bit more time.
Yeah.
The rookie that we picked up, Robinson, last year, he's really good.
He's going to be good. He's got to get better, too. Agreed.
Yeah, he's got to get better.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think, I know without a shadow of a doubt that the Cleveland Browns are going to pick a quarterback. I think they're going to pick up Mitch Trubisky.
They love him.
They have to. He's not going to be the quarterback. Mitch Trubisky is the first quarterback that's going to be taken in the draft. He's going to be taken by the Browns. He's going to be taken by San Francisco 49ers. And so with that, those are 2 scenarios that are going to play. You're either going to get Myles Garrett at number 1, you're going to get Mitch Trubisky at number 2, or it's going to be vice versa. You can take that. You can take that and mail that off, and you can sell that.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to happen.
I agree.
You play all these mind games, and all these people can create all these mock drafts, and no, that's number 1 and number 2.
Yeah. Okay. 1 and 2. Now, that's a bold statement, because we got our boy over in Europe. His name is Jack, comes in every day to remind everybody that he says Jamal Adams is going to be one of the first bodies taken in this draft. You got other people you got other people talking about Reuben Foster will be the first guy or second guy off the board. And it goes on. And you just mentioned Lattimore, and it goes on and on, But yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. You need a quarterback in order to that knows how to play, that's gifted to play quarterback in the National Football League. That's who Mitch Trubisky is. When you look at his tape, you know this guy, he can play quarterback. Mm-hmm. He's gifted to play quarterback. Mm-hmm. Not put him on his earth to play quarterback for in the National Football League.
True.
And so when you have somebody like that, he's better than the quarterback that came out last year, and he only had 13 games. Mm-hmm. And that's you only play 13 games, and you're considered the number one pick, and he's the number one pick. I'll say this: he's the number one pick probably because of his skin color. Because you have Watson, who has his body work is much better, but if Watson's skin color was lighter, then his draft rate would be a whole lot better.
You see,
I just call it like I see it.
No, it's funny because Watson is a mobile quarterback, whereas Trubisky is a scrambler. I was getting a kick out of that designation. But
so last year, look at the draft last year. You had St. Louis and you had Eagles. They moved their franchise draft picks for last year and part of this year for two unproven rookies. Now, why do they do that? And both of them white. Why do they do that? They do it because it matters. Skin color matters in the NFL. If you're the Cleveland Browns, you need you need a Caucasian quarterback that can really play. Now he can really play. Skin color is not the only plus that he has going for him, but it matters. And so that's the thing about him.
Seats.
The
seats sometimes.
Politics is not something that is talked about very much and around media circles. Mm. But you see the effects of it. It's like dark matter in space. See the effects of it.
There's a combination. No. PC correctness is always going to rule in America, and whether people do have different versions of PC, but okay, it's Charles. Let me hold you there because we got a bunch of people. And Charles, do appreciate you calling. Do not be a stranger. I'll be back tomorrow on Red and Gold Radio too. So,
all right. What time do you come home?
7 p.m. every night.
Okay, 7 p.m. What time? Central?
7 p.m. PST. Okay. All right. Looks like I'm getting a note here. Maybe we're not going to come back tomorrow. Okay, no, we'll be back Monday. Okay, is that right?
Monday,
okay. Yeah, I'm getting the news. Okay. Yeah, we'll be back Monday. Anybody that heard me say we'll be back tomorrow? No, we'll be back Monday. I'm sorry. All right. Charles, have a good night, bro.
Okay. So Monday
7 p.m. Yeah. You got to pick up the app in order to hear. You got the Ronbo Sports app?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, there'll be an announcement to let you know when I come on. 7 p.m. PST. Charles, you're in Colorado Springs. Yeah, 7 p.m. PST. All right.
Okay.
All right, Charles. Thanks for calling, man. Let's go to Rich. Rich down. Is that Rich SoCal, Rich?
Ronbo!
It is SoCal, Rich.
Yes, it is. How you doing? How's everybody doing tonight?
Awesome, Rich. Rich, your microphone is kick that volume up on us, Rich. It's whispering again.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it?
You got me on speaker, don't you?
Where? No, on speaker.
Yeah. You don't do that, do you? Right. Yeah. Or get closer to it or something.
Do I still sound far away?
It's funny though. Every time I ask you to correct it, your volume goes up. So whatever you're doing right in this second.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's not bad now. All right, go ahead.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. We can hear you though.
But I wanted to ask about that QB situation with Brian Hoyer coming over. There were stipulations in the contract that he's going to start?
Rich, you have to understand, it's because now the 49ers are in a situation now where I don't think Kirk Cousins is going to make it, right? So they didn't tell him that up until today. They didn't tell him that yesterday. They said he could compete for the starting job. But now that they know they're not going to get anybody on his level, they probably are going to tell him he's going to start. I did hear something like that, though. So I guess you're right. Maybe they did say that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I just wanted to understand that. I was like, wow, okay. But,
Promises
they didn't
being
say
made.
very much, but,
Yeah.
So and then he's worked with them before in Cleveland, so.
Yeah. So they'll be looking for backup for him now, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I kind of wanted to get more of an understanding of that. I was like, what the heck?
And you know what?
I wanted to get your opinion about.
Go ahead, because I was going to say that'll be better explained probably later. We got a few details about it, but I'm not sure about it totally. So go ahead. What else?
Right. No, and I just wanted to ask you about that the pickup Seattle made with that outside tackle from the Jags.
Yeah, I didn't. You know what? I didn't look into that. I saw the headline. Give me some more detail on that one.
Well, they paid him $8 million, and he's pretty good. Pete Carroll snuck in there and grabbed him.
They paid him $8 million. This must be an offensive tackle.
Yeah, offensive tackle. Yeah.
From the Jaguars. Who could that be?
Yeah.
$8 million.
His name, but yeah.
Well, anyway, they need offensive tackle. See, that's why I tell everybody the first round of the offensive line is what the
Luke Jokel.
Okay, Luke Jokel.
Yeah, that's who they got. Yeah.
All right. So there you go.
But yeah, so hopefully we start picking up our offensive line. I'm wanting to see we sign a couple of players.
I want to see that pass rush. Luke Jokel, I don't want him to make any difference. I want him to be able to get in because we haven't been able to touch a quarterback in how long?
Right.
3 years.
Oh yeah.
Because our offensive line.
I feel your pain.
Yeah, because our offensive line needs a little tweaking. But our defensive line needs a whole lot of tweaking. My God, we can't touch the quarterback. Oh,
Definitely.
Jesus.
But that's all I got tonight, Ronbo.
All right.
On Monday. Oh, and I want to answer a gentleman's question. If Garrett's there, I will take him in a heartbeat. No, I wouldn't even ask her. Yep, that's it. He's gonna change the game, man.
People are putting a lot of pressure on that boy. When he come into the league, he better be all that plus a bag of chips. Everybody's expecting him just to take over the league.
He's gonna be, the guy, and he's a beast, man.
I know.
Beast.
I've seen him.
I don't know how else to put it, but man, if he's there, I would pick him up.
All right, there you go. All right, I hope so.
All right, Ronbo. Well,
hey,
I keep listening to the show online. I'll hang up, but I'm letting it go on Red and Gold. You guys have a good night.
All right.
You too, Rich. As Lieutenant Dan.
What up?
Lieutenant. All right. Yeah. 49ers is up, bro. What's going on with you tonight?
Nothing much.
Yeah. Well, now you must have something that inspired you to call in here. I know you got something you want to talk about. What you got in mind?
Well, I'm happy you got Malcolm Smith most of all. I mean, the Raiders fans can talk all the shit they want.
And they're talking
leading tackler, so there you go.
They're talking it too.
I don't know what else you guys have to say.
Yeah. If you see Raider fans, and tag me if you get into it, Raider fan, because I'd love to come over and join you. Because one thing I do not appreciate is a goddamn Raider fan. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I could talk to them dudes, but you know what's a waste of time? Because they're going to leave with the last word. You got to wake up all night long to get back your last word in. But I tell you, boy, they're all over Malcolm Smith. You guys ain't getting nothing from us, man. Malcolm Smith, we're going to cut him loose anyway, man. The dude ain't did shit in 2 years. So what are people talking about, man? I looked at the stats, 31 games, 30 starts. He's got 225 tackles. That's an average of how many tackles a year? Well, you got better. Okay, I know you want to talk about. We got, what's their premier outside linebacker who they think that's the greatest linebacker of all time? Khalil. Okay, guys, I understand that Khalil is all that. But he can't do it by himself. And I've seen Khalil get contained on many a play because I watch Raider games all the time just so I can look for things to dig at later. So, he needs help out there.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, we're talking about a linebacker that ran a 4.44. I mean, this guy's got crazy speed.
Yeah.
He's fast. He's not that tall. He's not a big guy, but he has a nose for the football.
And he's always around it.
Yeah. So, I mean, you put Bowman, maybe Ray Armstrong if we're going to run that 4-3 after all.
It depends on who we draft.
I mean, yeah. And then, so I would draft the defensive lineman. I think that's the obvious choice here. We got the Twin Towers, Eric Armstead and DeForest Buckner.
Who are you going to draft as that defensive lineman, though?
Yeah, that's the thing. You lose a lot of value if Myles Garrett isn't there anymore. I mean, let me see what people have taken. They have taken Jonathan Allen if we do take a defensive lineman. So.
His shoulder issues are a very scary thing.
Yeah.
Are we going to really take Jonathan Allen? Because they're making it. Now, they say Jonathan Allen will probably suffer. Those shoulders are going to bother him after his NFL career. But to me, that sounds like a paid doctor. How do you suffer? How do you put a timing on when those shoulders are going to bother him? Now, Jonathan says that they're not bothering him now, and as long as he's active, I understand with the arthritic condition that, that's probably true. But, that's a draft pick that's pretty high. Jonathan Allen's not going to last past the first round, most likely. But he is absolutely a beast. And I'm still.
Who do you have taken?
First round? I just cannot make up my mind. You know what I'm going to do, though? Before we get to the draft, I'm going to go ahead and come up with some people because everybody asks everybody that question every day. But before the draft starts, I'm going to have 2 or 3 choices lined up. Right now, I just don't know because I still want the premier wide receiver. But it's foolish to ask for a wide receiver with all the things that we need. I just don't know.
How do you feel about Kyle Juszczyk? You familiar with him?
Who?
The fullback we signed?
The Juice.
Oh, you know what? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Because I'm always going to refer to him as the Juice. Love this dude, man. I watched film on him yesterday and I couldn't stop. I retweeted some of that stuff on You know that one where he's running into that I think it was a Tampa Bay Buccaneer? Juice runs into him, damn near kills him. The dude falls on his back. Juice falls down on top of him. On his way down, he grabs his neck to break his fall. And then as he's going down, he drops an elbow underneath the man's chin. I says, now that's technique. He went down and beat him. I like him a lot. He's vicious. He's mean. He's big. He can also line up as a tight end from what I understand. Please bring him. Already got a crush on this dude. Yeah, hell yeah. I like Juice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much all. That's all I had to say for now.
All right, Lieutenant Dan, man. Thanks for calling in, man. You'll see you online, all right?
All right, see you, man.
All right, bro. We got Sean. Sean, come on in, Sean. Sean, your equipment fell out on you, man. Where you at?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, Sean, man. I'm telling you, I'm glad free agency's over, man. And Sean, you're the guy to ask, man. Now, give some grades from A to D, because I didn't see any F in there. I know you didn't either. But, Sean, give a grade on this free agent period from 7th to 9th. What are you thinking, man?
A grade on the free. Say that one more time. There was some type of static in there. I didn't hear you. But
now, I'm looking for a Sean grade on the free agency. If you were going to give a grade to this, what just happened in the last 3 days, Sean, would you give it an A, B, C, or D?
I'm going to give it a high B.
A high B. All right.
Yeah, I'll give it a B. Just and maybe I'm being biased because what we've been used to the last couple years. You know what I mean? So when I see we're actually making moves, but I'm going to give it a B for the simple fact that I see these guys actually trying and they put themselves in a situation which I mentioned the other day where we don't have to reach in the draft. So that's why I'm giving them a high B.
Yeah. And John mentioned that too. They want to draft in a way where they're not forced to draft for need and they can get the best player available. So yeah, you're right. And Sean, that brings up my next question, man. Myles Garrett is considered the best player in the draft for the first pick. Let's say if the Browns do take him, who's the next best player? Because that is something that's not clear, and that's why when people keep asking me, so who would you take in the second? Good Lord.
Well,
I need some more research. You ready for that?
People are going to think I'm crazy, but I want to touch on something that Charles said. And I'm not a guy that likes to bring race into anything. Okay? I'm really not. But when he touched on Deshaun Watson, he said, well, if the guy was a little bit lighter or whatever. But I'm not talking about Deshaun Watson. But there's one guy in particular who I don't know if it's because he played on the West Coast. I don't know if it's because of timing issues. But the guy that I really like, who's a multiple weapon, I mean, I really like, and I think I posted on Twitter, and I think you liked it. I'm not saying I want to go for him, but it's kind of scary at the same time because it's at number 2. But the guy that I'm in love with, man, I got a man crush on him, man. Is Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to Webb, but you said McCaffrey. We're in lockstep.
McCaffrey's the guy that could be used in multiple ways. And I was listening to KNBR radio the other morning, and they were asking how come nobody's talking about Christian McCaffrey as far as, being in the top 10. And one of the guys said the reason why he's not being selective is because he is a white running back.
It's true.
So I know when that guy Charles said, hey, well, if Deshaun Watson was a little bit lighter, maybe he'd be selected or whatever it may be. And it made me think, I'm not mad at him for saying that because I'm almost in agreement. But with Christian McCaffrey, part of the reason why he's not being selected, I mean, how many white running backs out there is lighting it up right now?
I know. It's a bias. It is a bias. And you're right, Sean. I fully agree. That bias does not work just for black players. You cannot be a white player in the wrong position because you're not going to get the same kind of attention. Right. McCaffrey is just as good. I would say McCaffrey is, and I've said we need McCaffrey on this team. I'd have him in a heartbeat.
McCaffrey is a bad motherfucker, man. I mean, look, all my family on the West Coast, even though there's Raider fans and there's Charger fans and there's 1 or 2 Ram fans now, but most of my family, when it comes to college, those are all Stanford boys, man. I mean, they big time Stanford people, man. So they got me hooked on this Christian McCaffrey, and I'm telling you, and I posted it, and I don't know if I tagged you in it or not. I'm pretty sure I did. Christian McCaffrey, this is a guy that we can get multiple players in one pick. He could be a receiver, he could be a running back. I mean, this kid is just amazing. I mean, he is, man. And like I said, this guy Charles, what he was saying, talking about Deshaun Watson. Yeah. I mean, I feel him on that because look at this Christian McCaffrey. I mean, this kid has broken records. He's done all kinds of shit,
and he's not getting no attention.
And they're talking about he's could be fucking 25th pick or less. So it's crazy. Christian McCaffrey is a stud. This kid can light it up. And you imagine Christian McCaffrey in fucking Kyle Shanahan's offense? Are you kidding me?
With that speed?
Are you kidding me?
Because Christian can flat out run.
I'm not saying there's not other defensive players that I would like to go after. I'm not saying that. But this Christian McCaffrey, this kid's a fucking game changer, man. And he's just being overlooked. And he comes from a family of athletes. If you go back and watch this kid's film, he's lighting it up, man. I mean, broken records. Didn't he break Barry Sanders' record?
It's every because he's got a lot of records, and the thing is he's faster than half the brothers out there, and running back over half.
Yeah. So and the thing they say that he is so strong, but he doesn't have that physical presence. So now you look at some of the other backs out there, they have the physical presence. They show that they can run over you, but as we all know, we're starting to find out Bobby Turner is not a run over guy. We got Carlos Hyde for that. Yeah. He wants shifty guys that can move, that can slide in and out, that can maneuver around, and that's fucking Christian McCaffrey, man. It really is. People are going to kill me for this, but I like this Christian McCaffrey, man. If we got him at number 2, I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be mad.
And listen, John Lynch is familiar with his parents. Do not be shocked if that happens, because like they said, we're going to grab the best player we can with our picks, hopefully, and that's what we're going to put ourselves in position to do. It's funny though, Sean. On that same subject, though, it's like I was a couple of months ago. I was asking, hey, how come there's no great black cornerbacks? You notice? No.
That's funny.
I'm trying to think of one in the NFL that's playing the corner position. So you still have ethically charged positions in both the NFL and the NBA. It's hilarious. So
So I'm just saying. So if somebody wants to torch Charles for his comment, which I don't think anybody will, but I'll back him up on that because I really want Christian McCaffrey, but he's being overlooked because he's a white boy. That's all I'm saying.
It's just you can't torch him though, Sean. It's just an uncomfortable situation with most Americans.
It is
because most of us don't want to talk in that kind of direction. Charles just went ahead and said it, but it's just.
I ain't mad at him for it.
You just get that feeling, but it's okay. It's true. I mean, it's true.
Yeah, because it goes both ways. Look at Christian McCaffrey. You know what I mean? I mean, look at Christian McCaffrey. I mean, it's a perfect example. How can he be fucking overlooked? That's got to be the only reason.
And then you look at Belichick, and you wonder why Belichick's best receivers are Amendola and Edelman. And here's the thing. And there's not a brother in America that complain because they get it done.
Right. Can you imagine if Christian McCaffrey falls to the fucking Patriots? I'd be so pissed. I'd be pissed.
I will too.
How they land something like that way at the bottom.
You know
what I mean?
God dang it. That would really bother me. In fact, I think they should just stop the whole ceremony. If Belichick says, and the New England Patriots pick with a 32 pick, Christian McCaffrey, I said, what? No. Stop everything. Stop time out. Why? The first thing I want to know. He was that far from dropping into the second round. Did Belichick do that for what reason? He doesn't need a running back. Oh, wait a minute. He does need a running back. Hey, did Blunt, did he sign with him?
Well, LeGarrette Blunt, no, he moved on.
He would take McCaffrey so fast and make your head spin. McCaffrey with all those skills that we're talking about, because we're talking about a legit, bona fide weapon.
Okay,
yes.
He's still a free agent? Okay, all right. But still, I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
It could happen. He could follow the Patriots, man, and that would really bother me, man, if he really fell all the way down there because he's a white boy. That would bother me.
It ain't going to happen, though. There's a lot of teams going to want him. Sean, appreciate you calling in, man. It was fun.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir.
Let me talk to you later, okay?
All right, man.
We move now to Nighthawk. It's Nighthawk.
What's up, Rambo?
Hey. Nighthawk, what's going on with you tonight, man? What are you thinking?
Guess what I heard?
You say you want me to guess?
No. I'm just saying. You know Troy Smith?
Yeah. What happened?
He signed with Philly for 3 years.
No! Are you kidding me?
Yep.
You know what, though? He got less money. So, I ain't mad at him. He got less money for signing with the Eagles than he did with us. He lost $3 million per year. So, yeah, we're happy for him.
Yeah, so he got 3 years with the Eagles. So the Eagles took him out, pick him up.
And they also signed Alshon Jeffrey. And, hey, I just want to say the Alshon Jeffrey fans, as I was always complaining about Alshon Jeffrey, and I don't really think the Eagles disrespected him as well. They gave him a 1-year contract. And they're thinking just like I was thinking, Alshon, we're going to give you a 1-year contract. If you survive this 1 year, we're going to extend you a couple of more seasons. But you got to survive 1 year first. So, go ahead.
Jackson from Skins signed with Tampa.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, that's because Jameson Winston was campaigning and lobbying for him for the last 3 weeks, so they had to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
But like I said, I'm happy who we picked.
And?
I mean, I'm happy who we picked. We got some good picks. I mean, I'm happy. We got some. I mean, I like what's that guy name from the Skins who came to us? That receiver that we picked up.
From the Skins? No, we just last week. Yeah, that was that's Pierre Garcon. I wonder if Pierre is really French or his family Creole or something. How did he get a name? How did a brother get a name like Pierre Garcon?
I'm glad. I mean, he's a good pick. I mean, we got some.
Nighthawk?
And
yeah, he was. All right. All right, Nighthawk.
Yeah, but I'm still.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but like I said, in the draft, I'm just gonna see who we pick.
Yeah, that's all we can do. And I got to tell you right now, Nighthawk, we didn't lose any picks. So for that any amount of crying that was done for not being able to get Kirk Cousins, other than Trez, who is not crying and laughing himself off to pieces, we still keep our picks. Keep them draft picks.
Yeah.
Let's go get them superstars that are available. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what's gonna happen this year? I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna give it 7 and hold on.
You're having trouble with the math, aren't you?
Yeah.
Let me help you out. 7 and 9.
Yeah, 7-9.
Now, listen. Let me see you Monday. Okay, because we got to go. I got a few people here. We're running overtime again. All right.
Okay, go Niners.
Yeah, Nighthawk. All right. We go now to Timmy. Timmy, what's up?
Ronbo.
Yeah. Just sitting here and enjoying the fallout, Timmy. What's going on, man?
Nothing much. Just right here chilling, reading all the free agency stuff. The only guy that I'm...
Timmy, okay, go ahead.
Oh, that wasn't me. I don't know who that
was.
Yeah,
I found it. Okay.
The only guy that I'm not really mad about, but...
Timmy, I need some more volume. Timmy, can you get closer? You don't have me on speaker, do you?
Here, let me get my headphones.
Yeah, please. All right. Yeah. Yeah, man, I want to remind everybody, please make sure you're on your headphone, because what ends up happening is you collect a lot of outside noise, and we can't get your voice in there. All right, Timmy. You ready, man?
You can hear me?
Yeah. Oh, Timmy. Oh, like night and day, Timmy. It's so much better. All right, go ahead, man. What else?
Just Malcolm Smith. He's the guy that I'm least excited about. I know he's pretty good, but not pretty good.
Wait, Timmy. Let me stop you right there, Timmy. You're not living in the Oakland area, are you?
No, I live in San Diego.
Yeah. Are there any Raider fans down there?
Oh yeah, they're everywhere. I got a bunch of friends that live in Oakland too. They're diehard Raider fans.
See, that's where you don't listen to Raider fans. But let me go ahead and hear your reasoning behind not being crazy about Malcolm Smith. Hey, Timmy, okay, go ahead. I'll just wait. Go ahead.
I'm not saying he's bad or anything, but he's not crazy good. He's some people say he'll fly the ball or whatever. Yeah, he does have a good instincts, but man, I'm just tired of having these undersized linebackers. NaVorro Bowman is our only guy that is 240 plus. Ray's small, Malcolm Smith's small. We're about to lose Hodges, who I really like.
Yeah, Hodges is on his way to Atlanta. Listen, how I haven't checked out the stats on him. How big is Malcolm Smith? How much does he weigh? I know he's not tall.
I think he's under 230 for sure.
Is he really? Is he that light? Timmy, let me help you out with this just a little bit though. It's speed that really is a huge factor in the 4-3.
Yeah.
You need guys that can quickly move down the line. This is why Ray is gonna thrive in the 4-3. And Smith was around the ball. NaVorro's going to be the guy that's going to be the hatchet man at 245, but that's fine. But you don't let the Raider fans talk you out of this, man. This guy is he's around the ball a lot.
I watch a lot of football. I know what to see. I'm not saying he sucks or anything. I know he's a good player. He's decent.
Yeah.
But
and he'll be better with his coach Robert Saleh.
Oh yeah, probably. It's just I feel like he got a big contract, 5 years. Because everybody else we got was 2 years, 3 years. So I don't know. That one I was just a little.
But that's because he's black. Now that we start the racist stuff tonight, go ahead and pick out people by color.
It might have been 7 or 8 years. Who knows?
I know. No, but you know what? Go ahead.
No, that's about it. I am excited. All these free agents, I really like everybody we got on that. Like I said, I'm not hating on Malcolm Smith. I'm not too crazy about it.
Yeah.
And with that question, what do we do with the second pick if Garrett's gone?
What are you gonna do with second pick? What would you do?
Man, that's.
See, it's hard.
Before the combine, it's definitely Johnson Allen, just because he's by far on another level. But after the combine, he didn't have too great of a combine, which he's still gonna get drafted really high just off his film. He's just an animal.
Yeah, but, they're dropping his stock by complaining about his shoulders a lot too. So I don't know. Jonathan Allen may be available a little later than everybody anticipated because he should have been the third guy off. But I don't know. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. Before combine, I'm for sure taking Jonathan Allen to put in the middle We could have him next to Earl Mitchell and then have, the Twin Towers do their thing. I just think he complements them really well. Having 3 young studs on the D-line would be really cool. But now, since he had a bad combine, I really like Jamal Adams. He's really good. But it's just, I don't know if you take him. And so, I don't know. I like Johnson Allen, Adams.
Yeah.
Lee Hooker's really good, but I think the second pick's too early for him, honestly.
Yeah.
And it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Might as well add another West Coast guy, Solomon Thomas. That guy's a beast too.
Yeah. We're going to see, because, things are going to change. The complexion of the draft will change between now and the end of April. And we may all change our mind and start moving in other directions. You got to wait and see what happens. Some of these guys are going to check out on Pro Day, and they're going to show different things. Everybody's going to say, whoa, wait a minute. You're going to have a whole lot of, whoa, wait a minute moments between now and draft day. So there's a thing right there. So no need to make up your mind today. All right.
I just want to say one more thing, because I know you got a lot of people calling. Like I said in that video I made with you, that I'm not high on Reuben Foster, and I think he's overrated. You saw what he did at the combine. He started yelling at some nurse, something like that. I don't know what's wrong with him. I'm telling you, he is going to fall down the first round. He is overrated. I just want to put that out there.
Timmy's got on record. It says Reuben Foster's overrated. So there you go. And now he's happy that Reuben actually went down there and showed bad citizenship at the combine. Timmy, I knew you'd like that.
I just don't like every 49er fan really wants to have the second pick. He's good. He's still a first rounder, but second pick, that really frustrates me. So I'm happy to see that he's going to be falling down the track.
All right, Timmy, let me say goodbye. We'll see you Monday on Red to Go Radio, okay?
Yeah, sure. See
you
later, Ronbo.
All right, Timmy. Have a good night. And we go to Go Hard.
What up?
Yeah, Go Hard, man. I love, Go Hard. One thing about the 49er fan base, we all have the players we do not like. And everybody has one popular guy that they do not like. It's really funny. Because with me,
right?
It was Alshon Jeffrey. Everybody wants Alshon Jeffrey. I want nothing to do with Alshon Jeffrey. And, it's just funny how we all have our favorite do not like players. Who's somebody
right, and then you got some of those fans that just don't like anybody.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, goddamn, who the hell would you get then? You're dropping all the top prospects off your checklist.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, who the hell you got there?
I was in the comments yesterday asking a dude he was getting down on every last pick we picked. We overpaid for every damn one of them, man. Why would we paying all this money for these guys? They're only second-tier players. What do we got? I said, dude, please help me understand this logic. We haven't had this much fun in how many years? Normally, we don't pick up anybody. Would you rather the team stay the same? A lot of us you're right, people don't appreciate anything. So I'm having a problem with that.
Yeah, I'm seeing a bunch of people going crazy over the Hoyer thing, too, and I'm just like, man, you guys really don't understand why this is going on, do you? Like, there's no even point of arguing with them. They have no sense of what the hell this is about. So it's just like, whatever then. Okay, you guys. Go drive off a cliff.
Yeah. I know. That's, okay. The Hoyer thing will explain itself probably rather quickly. It's not about Hoyer being one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time or available or anything about that. People have to understand Kyle's system is not easy, and you need a quarterback that's going to come in there and implement that system so everybody's not running around. It's like a bunch of blind men running around trying to figure out where they're going without a quarterback that can actually expedite the system. It's not rocket science. It just makes sense. And it's just like Go Hard, you're pointing out, Kyle's got about 4 or 5 guys from his system out there now. This is a smart move. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's I wanted to get over to that, too, because I seen the possibility that we're targeting that tight end, the former Redskins, I think, and the Bears as well. What's his name? Logan.
Yeah, I think
Logan.
His name is Logan Paulsen. I think we already picked Logan up.
Yeah.
We gave him a 1-year contract.
It was a 1-year contract. Okay, I don't think I tapped into that yet. But when I seen it, I instantly just wanted to start checking up on dude and see what he's about. I'm like, okay, we got another we got another Thor-looking tight end like Vance McDonald, right? That was the first comparison that I had, right? And then I started looking at their height comparison and their weight comparison, and their strengths and their weaknesses, and I'm just like, what's gonna happen with Vance then? Because this sounds like exactly what Vance does. And watching the film, he's even got a little butterfingers like Vance too, but he looks like the exact same dude out there with the ball.
He knows
running over people,
and he knows
dropping some passes.
Yeah, but like you say, he knows the system. So
Yeah.
And there's those 2 tight end sets that you can always run. So there's always those options. You got to leave those open. So.
Yeah, but yeah, just all the picks. It looks like he's getting a lot of these former players that he worked with, and I'm all for it. I see what he's doing, and everybody else sees what direction he's going into. So let's get it rolling, and let's get these younger dudes mentored and get them going.
Mm-hmm. And that's going to give everybody a little lead, and you get them in key positions. And all he needs now is a running back. But they did better than that. The running back coaches. Both of them. You got Bobby, who's also, and you thought I was going to make that mistake, didn't you? Go hard quoted me on my Bobby Brown, man. That's cold, man. Bobby Turner. Bobby Turner, and also Mike McDaniel's out there. You're gonna run the system from day one. That's all you're gonna learn, right? So I'm looking forward to that. So, but you got Garcon, a pass guy he's also worked with Kyle. Brian Hoyer, of course, Logan Paulsen. And then you got Malcolm Smith, who's also worked with Robert Saleh. So I love the familiarity players they're bringing in. And this makes all the sense. This is intelligent buying, and I like it. Like it a lot.
Mm-hmm. And a change of culture, too. It's bringing in that trust us coach, trust the manager, players, trust everybody, trust the locker room. It ain't going to be no more shadiness going around with players and the organization. But all right, y'all, I ain't going to take up no more of your time, Ronbo.
Yeah, all right. That's cool, man. Go hard. You ain't never taking up too much time, bro. All right, man. Go hard. You listen in, man. I'll tell you what, I'll see you next week, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, bro. We're going to next.
All right, have a good one.
Oh, God. Oh, here comes Tyler. Oh, my God. Tyler, I've been waiting for you, man. I thought you was going to be afraid to come in here tonight, man. Oh, Tyler Osweiler.
Yeah,
you got to get rid of that jersey.
I was just looking for my Friday the 13th disc. I need to find the cover.
Tyler, I want to apologize, though. I feel bad about Brock Osweiler, and I know you bought a jersey. Tyler, you know what I want you to do? Do me a favor.
I think that little experiment's over because he's on the Browns. Like, he's not wearing red, white, and blue anymore, so what's it even matter?
Yeah. Tyler, do me a favor, though.
Browns are so ugly.
That's a terrible uniform.
That's why they're the trash of the league.
Listen, Tyler, I want you to make a promise, to all 49er fans. Tyler, I need you to listen to this for a second. Here's the thing. Because the fact is, when you buy a jersey, it's worse than me. Now, when I buy jerseys, players seem to, they either retire or get hurt or something. When you buy a jersey, worse things happen. They come out and they underperform. So, you brought Osweiler's jersey. How many? List your jerseys.
I had Michael Crabtree, but I gave that to my friend.
See, there's one. Give me other jerseys. Let's go ahead and call.
I have a Kaepernick jersey.
And you got Osweiler's jersey. That's 3. Anything? What else?
I have a Joe Montana jersey.
Well, that doesn't count. Joe's retired. And any others?
And I had a custom jersey with my last name on it, but it kind of got messed up in the wash.
See, you're just a man that just cannot buy jerseys or you're going to hurt our team, okay? So from now on, I want you to just stick to blank jerseys, okay? You can have it red, but that's it. Don't put any numbers on it.
I'm getting a Bowman jersey now.
No, don't get a Bowman jersey.
I have an Eric Reed jersey.
Oh, God, look what you did to Eric Reed. See? It's you. Yo, Tyler.
Not Eric Reed. What's your problem with Eric Reed?
Oh, everybody has a problem with Eric Reed. What did he look like last year? He was the SHIT.
You couldn't notice him because he was
busy looking bad.
He didn't look bad. Brock and Bethea were blowing all the plays. That's why you think he looked bad, but he wasn't.
I wish you would have brought up Bethea. You bought his shirt a little sooner. We could have gotten rid of him earlier. I tell you what, buy yourself a Tremaine Brock jersey. Okay, can I get you to do that?
No.
Yes. Come on. You got to help us out here. Order it today.
But he's bad enough. I don't need to get his jersey.
Well, if you get his jersey, he'll be gone. So that's why I'm asking you to do that. Okay. All right. We're all right. All right.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing with me. I bought my Michael Crabtree jersey. He left right after I got it.
See?
And I got a Kaepernick jersey this year for Christmas.
And now he can't
left.
find a job.
Like,
so that's
I
what I'm
need to
saying.
Stop doing that.
Yeah. Now get yourself a
Stop
Tremaine
getting
Brock.
players when they're in the contract year.
Yeah. Please get that Tremaine Brock jersey. Order it today so we can get rid of him before preseason.
No, Brock's trash. I don't want to make him worse.
Who have you ordered? Osweiler was trash.
No, he wasn't. That's why they went 9-6 with him.
Tanner, you called me for another reason besides this abuse. What do you want?
All right, so let me finish. So I was my next jersey I'm gonna get is Bowman.
I'm begging you, don't do that, man. Please, I'm serious.
Why?
What we just discussed.
Bowman's a team guy.
I know, but if you get his jersey, it's gonna bring bad luck. Do not get a Bowman jersey, Tyler. Okay, if you got to get a Bowman jersey, wait until the end of next season. Okay.
Why?
Well, just for the reasons we just discussed. There's something about you that brings bad luck. You are the man who kills karma. Don't do it. Please don't do it.
But Ronbo, 49ers started losing when I started watching you.
Okay, see, he thought he scored some points. I give 1 point. Okay. Tyler,
I'm kidding. I started watching you last summer, so.
And Tyler, we're out of time,
We're
man.
already losing.
Make one. Tyler, I gotta go, man. So Tyler, let me see you next Monday, okay?
Free agency ended today, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that sucks. I wanted to get a corner or somebody on defense.
Yeah. No, we're gonna. Don't worry, the draft is coming up. We'll get some more players. Not to worry. All right, Tyler. I got too many people and too much time gone off the clock. Let me see you Monday, okay?
Okay, so let me point out one thing.
I knew you would.
Eric Reed, he was himself his rookie year and the year after that. The season we went 8-8, he was still himself. 2015, he fell off a little bit, but once he put that hit on Jimmy Graham and Paulsen, he changed.
Tyler, you said one thing.
And this past season, he was awful.
Tyler, see you Monday. And then, a point taken.
Right.
Point taken.
Wait,
all right.
What about tomorrow?
No, we're taking tomorrow off. It's been a rough week.
All right.
All right.
What about Saturday?
All right. Oh, yeah, Saturday. We'll be back Saturday, yeah. Okay?
Come on, Ronbo.
All right. Who was that hollering at me? All right, Tyler, have a good night, buddy. We go to Omar is actually next.
What's up, Ronbo?
Yo, Omar. What's going on, man?
How you doing, man?
Yeah, doing all right. You know, free agency's over. It's been a good time, man.
I'm so excited for these 49ers. Is this a change or what?
Beautiful change, too, ain't it? I mean, we needed this change.
Man, Adam Peters is working his magic. I mean, look at all the picks he's picking up and all the players he's signing. You know, John Lynch is filling the void. Adam Peters picking them out.
And you know what? Adam Peters is going to get stronger. Wait till the draft. Adam Peters he's good enough when it comes to player personnel. It's already out on the field. But wait till the draft. That's when the Adam Peters magic really takes over. So, yeah.
And I can't wait. And then I also wanted to thank a big praise and hallelujah to John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan, and Adam Peters for getting rid of that poison. Marcus Martin, getting rid of that poison. Antoine Bethea, who couldn't cover anybody in the safety position. I don't know why we got him. He was so old.
He wasn't so bad his first year. He just turned to shit after that.
Man, and then I'm just glad that was a Trent Baalke move from the beginning. I'm just glad he's gone. That poison is gone. We're a new franchise, and I'm ready for the draft, man. I mean, out here everybody. And then to the last dude, what was his name? Ronbo.
Tyler.
Caller that called in.
Just a minute before you. Yeah, it was Tyler.
Yeah. Man, if Osweiler is not the most garbage quarterback I've ever seen in my life, man, come on. He had a defense with him that Denver year, man. That defense would have killed anybody. That pass rush was just unstoppable.
Hello?
I mean, nobody could stop that pass rush.
Yeah, I know. And you know, that's what made Osweiler look a little better than he was. So, yeah.
Exactly. I mean,
I mean, Broncos, like you said yesterday, the Broncos were just laughing so hard at everybody with the Osweiler situation. It's just so funny. But man, I just wanted to get to the draft real fast. I know everybody's talking about these big name players and everybody like that, but I know it's obvious that the Browns, they're going to take Myles Garrett. You know, everybody knows that. Browns know that. They're taking Myles Garrett. You know, you can't pass up somebody. This guy has somebody like this hasn't came out in the last like 15 years. You know, I think he's better than Von Miller. He's going to be better than Von Miller. That's how good I think this dude is, Myles Garrett. But at the same time, with that number 2 pick, if we have to stay at number 2, you know, I don't know. I mean, I know it's too high to draft Jonathan Allen, but if it's all injury concerns, I say we draft Derek Barnett. I mean, from Tennessee. I mean, he's a monster too. You know, Derek Barnett.
Omar, hold on. Is that
has that line that's solid?
Okay. Yeah, I agree. And the thing is, I'm just concerned about his shoulders. They're talking so much about his shoulders. You wonder what's going on with that.
Yeah, and then Barnett, man, he's a leader. He reminds me of Michael Bennett from the Seahawks, man. He just plays with emotion and just so much character, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hear everybody talking about these cornerbacks like Malik Hooker and Lattimore, but a dude that's flying really under the radar, man. We should pick him up in the second round. He's probably gonna go in the first if nobody grabs him at the end. I say we grab him in the second round. He could play alongside either Kawan Williams or alongside Jimmy Ward. It's Cordrea Tankersley from Clemson. Man, this guy fills all the boxes. He has size. He has production. He's just killing it. The last 2 years for Clemson, he's only allowed 23 catches for 236 yards, 1 touchdown on his side. 1 interception and 6 pass deflections.
You know, it's funny you mentioned him. I was watching him the other day on YouTube, and I was always wondering, you know, how do these guys not get a lot of attention? I think the NFL has their people that they play up before, because draft night, as you know, it's become like the Grammys and the Oscars and everything, right? So they have their certain people that fit certain criteria, and then they pump them up. So, you know, I don't know how he did, because he does look good. Alabama's got a couple of players too that I wonder.
Liking Jabril Peppers. I mean, Jabril Peppers is a star in the making. Man. He's just ready to blow up and just become the next. You know, I feel like he's going to become the next like Deion Sanders, where he can play any position. You know.
And he told Deion that too. Remember that? Did you see that interview with him and Deion? And they were sitting there talking. Yeah, Deion likes him too.
Yeah,
so.
He's confident, and he should be confident because he knows what he can do and he knows what he brings on the field. You know.
Yeah. All right, Omar. Listen, we gotta move, Omar. Let me see you next week, man. Monday on Red and Gold Radio, will you please?
So, Ronbo, hey, thanks for taking my call, man.
My pleasure, man.
Ronbo. I'll make sure to call as soon as I can, man.
All right, bro. Looking for you. Okay.
How's it going, man?
All right, you too. Let's go to Edgar.
You hear me?
Yeah, I got. Is that music coming from you? No, it's okay.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah. Go ahead, Edgar.
Hey man, I was hearing. I think McCaffrey's gonna go with the Raiders, man.
Wait. What? You think what?
McCaffrey's gonna go with the Raiders.
Whoa. Why would you think that?
Well, I don't think what's his name? Is it Murray, the running back?
Latavius. Oh, that's right. You know, because the Raiders understand they're having a problem. AP wanted to go to Oakland, but I understand that they're having a little problem with his price because AP ain't cutting up off the money.
Wants him.
Yeah, I know, huh? AP is not worth the kind of money he's asking for. I don't know why he thinks he should get that price. But, and the Seahawks said, oh, no, Anthony, we love you, man, but we don't have that kind of money. So, you know, so he's going to have a little problem. So AP's either going to come down on his price, but the Raiders were looking at him. You're right about that.
I think it would be perfect for a system. They like to do that, that running back to let him swing, catch the ball, let him go. I think, I think it'd be the best probably for him.
Their defense is so bad, though.
I like the guy from Stanford, his teammate, that pass rusher. I can't think of his name right now.
Pass rusher. You talk about.
Oh,
yeah,
Thomas.
outside linebacker. You talk about Samuel. What's Samuel's last name? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. One of my favorite guys.
I like him more.
Yeah.
I like him more than Foster personally. That's just my personal.
Yeah.
opinion.
Well. Yeah.
But the main reason I call you is I see that they fired the GM for the Redskins.
Tom Scott. Yeah.
I got this. I just got a question. I was reading it. They're saying that they're good and happy to do with McCoy as their starting quarterback. If Cousin doesn't report to to the Redskins, even under that franchise, say he sits out a year, does that contract or the franchise tag still effective for next year, or how does that work? I was trying to do my research, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, in fact, he hasn't signed that tag, and he said he's not going to sign it until August when it's mandatory that he show up for camp. Now, I've never heard of a player that actually sat out a year, and I don't know how that works. Is there legal ramifications? That's a good question, though, because no player's ever sat out on $24 million. So I'm not really sure what Kurt's going to do, but I do know he doesn't want to play, and he's in the owner's face, and he's telling him, listen, you trade me, man. I'm telling you right now, I'm not coming to camp until August, and I'll sign the tender then. He's lost Garcon, they've lost Watson, so their receivers, their star receivers are gone. They haven't been active in this free agency period. So you got Kirk out there throwing to who? So they got a real problem coming up in Washington. And Kirk's going to be out there with an attitude because I told you the trade me got, and it's going to be a real bad situation. But the owner refuses to let it go. Yeah. This is why I'm saying it may materialize yet that Kirk Cousins may still end up. But they've already promised Hoyer that he'd be a starter, so I don't know what's going on with that. It's kind of a strange situation.
I just think the new GM who goes in there is going to be you know what? He doesn't want to be here. Get him out of here. I think that's what's going to happen.
It should.
I don't think he's going to deal with Cousins.
It's the owner, though. It's the owner that wants Cousins. I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah. They just don't want him to go to the 49ers, and the owner is the one who has a problem with Kyle Shanahan. And so that's why he doesn't want to see Shanahan succeed. So that's why I said Kirk is not coming to your town. And that's what's going on with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just curious about that. How will that work, man? I mean, LA has a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. You just give me $1 million. I'll put some shoulder pads out there and go play.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see. I'm going to look into that too. I don't know what happens to you if you refuse to play, because you didn't sign anything, like you're saying. I don't know. That's a really interesting question. We'll see. I don't know.
You know what? I like the free pickups for free agency so far. I just wish they pick up some offensive linemen. That's it. For everything else,
they may still. They may pick up in the draft, but Zeitler went to Cleveland. Cleveland's slowly building this kill machine. Because if you look
I think they did the best so far.
Yeah.
Personally. I think they've
and they're not
so
through.
much. Their offensive lines for future, man. I like what they're doing personally.
Oh, and their defense. And wait till and they're gonna pick up Garrett. All they need next year is a quarterback. So it's crazy. So we'll see.
If they don't get a quarterback, if they don't get Jimmy, I'm telling you, I think they're gonna probably trade a lot of those second round picks for Jimmy. That's the only thing I see. What's going to happen.
And they can afford to. I mean, that just makes them. So anyway,
because I think their backup quarterback is Cody Kessler, and that guy Logan from Stanford. He can't throw a ball in his life either.
Yeah, I know. They got other issues. All right, Edgar. Let me see you Monday, man. All right.
For sure.
All right, Edgar.
But I'll be looking for your.
Red and gold. That's right. I keep saying Monday. Red and gold. Red gold's going to be hot this Saturday, so I recommend you come check that out. All right.
For sure.
All right, Edgar. Have a good night,
man. Thank you for having me show again.
All right. Let's see. Who's next? Is it Mike? What's up, Mike? Mike, go ahead, man.
I don't know if you heard, but we just signed, I think, just recently, a couple minutes ago, Aldrick Robinson from the Atlanta Falcons.
All right, what position does Aldrick play?
Wide receiver.
Give me some. I don't know anything about Aldrich. What's his height?
He's 5'10".
Another small, fast guy, right? Is he fast? He must be extremely fast. Yeah. Yeah. Kyle likes his speed
he's got
guys.
wheels.
Yeah. Because Hoyer's gonna be throwing those guys open. This is what Kyle. I love. Is his system is about quarterback 3, 2, 1, let it go. Because this is the thing about the ball comes out fast in Kyle's system. There's no standing around. Players are supposed to be in certain spots at a certain time. You get that ball there, and it's going to be more the receiver's responsibility than it is the quarterback. So, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, he just has to get it in the general vicinity.
Yeah.
The wide receiver does the work.
Yeah. And who knows where that's going to be. So it makes it really hard on the defense. That's what I really enjoy about Kyle Shanahan's system. But, yeah.
I got some more exciting news today. I was talking to a friend of mine. Unfortunately, he's a Seattle Seahawks fan. But I was talking to him about next season. And he's like, you guys still run the 3-4? I'm like, oh, no, we switched to the 4-3. And he had this really desperate, disappointing look like, oh, no. Which made me happy.
Yeah. Isn't that wonderful? I can't believe that everybody doesn't know about that already. That's been such big news with the 49ers. They were switching from the 3-4. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's weird. Because I tell you, man, we pick up speedy guys. That's what I'm saying. We don't need the big hulks anymore. Give me those guys around 225 to 240. That's it. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Navarro's going to have to lose weight, maybe.
Nah, he'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. He's Navarro.
I think that means we're going to probably go more defense in the draft. And maybe a couple of offensive players, but mostly defense.
Yeah, because at the beginning, I thought the plan was going to be pick up as many defensive players in free agency as possible and go all offense. But they're sort of deviating from that a little bit. So I guess it may be a blend, like you're saying, or like they might go all defense. It's hard to say what they're going to do in the draft, right? It's like John wanted to go with the best player available. So whether it's offense or defense is maybe irrelevant.
I'm hoping the Browns do a Brown move and they get a quarterback. So we can get Myles Garrett.
Everybody thinks the Browns are idiots. I love it. The Browns are the Browns.
Yeah.
But remember, the Browns have got Hugh Jackson, and Hugh Jackson's not an idiot. You got to watch him. Seems like everything they're doing right now is planned and calculated, going by a blueprint. So we'll see. Yeah. Wait, I got to answer a question here. Hold on a second. 549, yeah, that's it. In fact, I'm going to skip 90 and 91. I'm going to 92 next year, okay? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mike. What was that called for? Chad York, you idiots. Go ahead.
I'm excited for there's a couple more days of free agency, I think, before they it's not really officially over, but until it slows down. So,
yeah, because what they say, you got to have your offers on the table by today. But I don't know how. Like you're saying, though, it goes on for a couple of more days, I guess. I'm not sure how that goes.
And there's still, I was watching NFL Network today while I was at work. Don't tell my boss that.
Promise.
And they were showing I was like, there's still a lot of good, pretty good free agents out there that I haven't noticed. And I'm like, wow, we still have a lot of potential to get somebody.
Uh-huh. And there's no telling who they're going to get, too. And I tell you, people don't know it, but that raging war that's going on in Washington, that owner might eventually cave in, because, Mike, just think about this. Let me ask you, Mike. You got a quarterback. You don't like you don't like Kyle Shanahan, so you don't want him to have your quarterback. Meanwhile, your quarterback's in your face every few minutes. He's calling you up on the phone. He's texting you. Isn't that a pain in the ass? Why would I keep him? He doesn't want to play for me. He's not going to come to camp until the last minute, and he's going to sign. He's not going to be working out. He's going to come into camp out of shape, throwing the ball all over the field. He may have an attitude. Why would I keep this guy?
Then also the last guy that didn't sign a franchise tag was Josh Norman.
Who? Josh Norman?
Josh Norman. So what they do is they usually, if they're not if they're not happy with it, they just won't sign it, and the ownership and team will just be like, okay, we can't wait and they'll lift it, making them unrestricted. So hopefully they'll just lift the franchise tag.
Hey, so that's what that means. If he drags us out, although but the bad thing about it, he comes to San Francisco, if he finally comes to San Francisco, he comes to San Francisco in bad shape too, though. Maybe he knows to work out, or Could the 49ers send a covert mission? Could they send receivers and people over into the Washington area and practice on some field way off somewhere where nobody knows? Because it gets stupid after a while. We're talking about millions of dollars here, you know? So.
Yeah.
All right.
Got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. Mike, we gotta go, Mike. Let me see you Saturday if you got time. Red and Gold Gym, you're gonna love it this weekend, man. People, this has been a little different than they've seen before. So if you get a chance, check that out. Okay.
All right. See you
guys. All right, Mikey. Have a good night, buddy. All right, 510 Fremont, and it says it's Newark, California. I didn't even know we had a Newark in California. Fremont. Okay. Hello, 510 area code. Hello. Oh, yeah, Newark's over by Hayward, huh? Yeah, all right. Okay. 510 area code. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, there you go. Hello, Fremont. What is your name?
Hi, sure. Hello?
Yeah, hey. Well, what is your name?
Yeah, I don't know if you remember me. It's Zayed. I used to come in here when I was on Google Hangouts.
Oh, yeah. Zayed. What? Zayed, you know, how do you spell your name? Because I remember I wrote it down that day, but I probably wrote it wrong. How do you spell your name?
Z-A-I-D.
Z-A-I-D. And how do you pronounce it? Zayed.
Zayed, yeah.
Yeah. It's like you move the I over where the A would be, and you move the A. I like that. That's cool. Zayed, I remember you, man. You were like during the season. You were one of the few of us that paid attention to the 49ers during the regular season. Sad times. Zayed, we got a good phone connection, and normally we don't. What are you thinking, buddy?
I mean, man, honestly, I'm gonna be a hater for the first time. I'm gonna say I hate the Pierre Garcon signing, man.
How come?
I really do not like how much they paid him, man. But if you look at the signing, it's 5 years, 47-point-something million, and a $12 million signing bonus. That's crazy. If you're paying Torrey Smith 5 years, $40 million to pay this guy who's 30 that much money? Come on now. 5 years, he's gonna be 35 by the end of the contract.
I feel you on that, man. I really do. He won't survive the entire contract, but I feel you on that. You know, these contracts, you can always cut players the minute they can't perform. Now, look what happened to Torrey. He had a 5-year deal, too, as I remember.
That's true. I mean, hopefully he produces something for us, but if not, I mean, that's a bad signing. Another thing was the guy that I'm really interested in right now is Terrell Pryor. Terrell Pryor, lengthy guy, 6'4", he got burners, he's a deep threat and like a go-get-it-up guy, and I'm just really interested in him. And the reason I like that guy, too, is it could really bump Dan Snyder into making that Kirk Cousins trade, because right now he's visiting Washington. So if they don't get him, they have 0 receivers right now.
They do. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and here's the thing, Zayed. The reason why Terrell Pryor is running around all these teams, Terrell's coming in because Terrell used to be a quarterback, and he knows he missed out on quarterback money. So he's going in and asking for these huge amounts of money, and he's played wide receiver for 1 year. Terrell! You had 1 great year as a wide receiver. What are you talking about? $20 million? No! And so
I didn't know about that. He's asking $20 million?
Oh, Terrell's, he's around that area. All right, because you figured you had Garcon got paid, what, 16, 12, something like that? And Terrell he's feeling bad because all of a sudden he's out of the pay rate of a quarterback. So he's trying to make up for that, and that's not going to work. So he's going to probably end up back in Cleveland.
He's tripping right now.
Yeah.
But in terms of the Kirk Cousins deal, I know you're not like the hugest, most enthusiast of the deal, at least. But
Kirk, no, I like no. I'm a Kirk Cousins fan. I'm full. I'm on. Yeah, give me Kirk. Yeah, but go ahead. What were you going to say?
The trade I would interest in is the only thing I would go for right now is like I know they're going to request a number 2 pick, and considering that they're losing their whole team right now, they might consider even going into like a short-term reconstruction. And like the only way I see this happening is if they trade if we basically swap picks this year. That's the only way, and then we throw in a couple like late round draft picks, maybe a conditional pick next year.
Sure.
Honestly, that's the only way I see that happening.
I like that, and you're right. They're in trouble in Washington right now, and they need to do something soon. So if they're gonna let this stupid drama drag out all the way to August, that would be ridiculous. But yeah, Cousins, because let's face it, if Cleveland does take Garrett with that number 1 pick, after that I know there's a lot of people who say, what about Jamal Adams? Okay, that's fine, but I still want your franchise quarterback is the only way you're going to win any championship. That's all there is to it. So, I agree.
Yeah. In terms of the draft, honestly, if we trade down, I can't think of anyone who's really worthy of this number 2 pick. Trubisky, he's all right. He's not a top quarterback prospect. He's not that great, honestly. Deshaun Watson, a lot of question marks there.
Lots.
Is he really a fit for the NFL style quarterback? And there's no one really fit for this number 2 pick. This is honestly a one-player draft.
Yeah, is it? That's about. There it is, a one-player draft. You could get Trubisky, but I don't want to use my first-round pick on him. But there's going to be somebody who's going to do that. And then you go. But if I could bid him in the second or third round and let him train under another quarterback, Trubisky has all the tools and his profile. You look at him. This guy is going to be a star. But yeah, I agree. You can't use your first-round pick on him. So it's a tough thing.
That's the thing. He's not gonna slip up because of course you got needy teams like the Jets in there who are guaranteed the first shot they get they're gonna take a guy like Trubisky. But he's just not worth it. And the guy who I really like is if we trade down is Jabril Peppers, who is just he's so exciting as a player. I watching his combine, I was just in awe because he was running it with the corners. I think he was running with the safeties and the linebackers, and he is just so versatile.
Yeah.
It's like it's unbelievable. You guys are throwing out the Deion Sanders comparisons, and I don't know if this really makes too much sense, but the thing that I really like about him is he kind of reminds me a little bit, like a very little bit of his versatility kind of reminds me of Cam Chancellor style, because Cam Chancellor kind of likes to come down into the box to linebackers and playing. If you watch this guy's tape, he's always coming down there. He knows how to read offenses, and he makes big hits.
He's all over the place. Zion, we got to go, man. Good stuff. I tell you what,
right,
let's not be a stranger. I haven't talked to you in a long time, so let me see you. Saturday, you got a great show coming up as well. All right, Monday. Okay?
All right, Monday.
All right.
See you then.
Good night, buddy. And we go to Vance. Let us see. Vance.
Yo.
Vance, what up?
Can you hear me, Ron?
I can hear you, man.
What's up, Rombo?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
How you doing, Rombo?
Yeah, doing all right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Vance. What are you thinking?
I'm happy, man. I'm thinking Pete Carroll has to switch up that chewing gum, huh?
Pete Carroll can work some chewing gum, can he? Boy, that's hilarious. He's going to be chewing some extra gum this year.
Bruce Arians and Sean McVay, they're scratching their head pretty hard right now, man.
Yeah, and they better. It ain't going to be no cakewalk in San Francisco anymore.
Yeah, I know. I'm digging that Malcolm Smith sign, man. It's a little shit on the Raiders, you know what I mean? That's all good.
The Raiders are acting like it's no big deal. In fact, they think that we just they think we just blew it by asking them to come on over there. Shh, man, don't listen to a Raider fan.
They can think all they want with their car breaking down, but well, it is what.
Keep that joke going.
It is what it is. Yeah.
How you going anywhere you can't drive your car?
I know. Yeah, I don't know if they told you, but we just signed some guy right now.
Aldred from Atlanta Falcons, I understand. Aldred, he's another speedy guy. So we're going to be quick. I mean, everybody out there is just quick. We don't have any slow guys right now. We got Garcon. Garcon still runs a 4.46, so he's still not even slow for a possession receiver.
Yeah, Garcon, we could actually use him. Kind of like who is it?
Anquan Bolden.
Kyle used him. Kyle used him in there you go, Anquan.
Yeah. Same kind of way. Strong possession guy, yeah. So, and he'll probably end up being the number one guy. You got 3rd and 7.
Yeah.
Although I understand that Kyle does not like to get in third down situations. This is the thing I enjoy so much about him. Kyle does not like to be in third down situations. That's why the play calling is going to pretty much keep us out of that as soon as these guys perfect the system. But you go ahead.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm with you on that one, shit. I'm waiting. I'm just no more field goals, man. No more field goals.
Yeah, that's why we let Phil Dawson go. We're not kicking field goals this year. You know the thing that worries me? We got Robbie Gould. Remember Robbie Gould? He's the guy we beat in Chicago because he missed that field goal. You remember that?
Yeah.
That kind of worries me.
heard it was just a source that leaked, but it was just that we were checking out a kicker on the draft, Gonzalez.
You mean before? Because we picked up. I thought I saw the kicker. Oh no, Robbie Gould was the only guy. Okay, yeah. Who else were they looking at?
Well, that was just the Gonzalez guy I found, but we haven't signed a kicker yet, right?
It seems Robbie's been signed. 2-year
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a 2-year contract. I don't know if that's what I got.
Hey, what are they gonna do on the situation for the numbers for? Because I seen that Malcolm uses 53, but our monster uses 53.
Malcolm's got to give it up, man. Because you know what? If Navarro came to Oakland, then Navarro would have to give it up. So, you're coming in, you got to give it up.
Yeah, it's seniority, man.
Yeah, that's the way it works. That's just, yeah.
He finally realized that the nation ain't working out for him. He used to join the Empire, right?
Yeah. Tell you, man, it's going to be fun to watch him work because this is a system, 4-3. And he's got Robert Saleh. He's got his old coach there, so it should be hot.
Yeah. Right. So what do you think? You think we're going to pick up another QB or how's this work?
I really wish I knew that one. I have no idea. So we'll have to wait and see on that one.
I mean, it's going to be a tough decision. I mean, I'm kind of iffy about the Hoyer. A lot of guys ain't gonna like, a lot of fellas ain't gonna like me for saying this, but I mean, I don't see Hoyer better than Cap. I mean, stats speak for itself. I mean, there's difference between pocket passers and you can call it what you want, but I saw an ESPN take on Colin. As a matter of fact, he was better in the pocket the last 2 seasons, better with the Harbaugh era. And he actually had better stats than Aaron Rodgers, Cam Newton, and who else? Russell Wilson too.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not sure, but poor Cap got ignored by every team in the league. So I feel bad for him right now.
It's a protest.
Yeah, it could be.
It's a protest.
Yeah. Vince, you know what?
It's.
Go ahead, because we ran out of time. Vance, because we're running over clock here. We got a few people I'm going to say something, and we're just going to go. Vance, let's continue this conversation Sunday. Come on back, all right?
No worries, man.
All right, bro.
I'll be there. I'll be up there.
All right, Vance.
Hey, Niners!
Yeah. Let's go. G Block. And listen, let me get that news in.
What up?
Yeah. G Block, you got your microphone is doing strange things tonight, man. Let me
hear me?
Yeah, now I got you. Okay.
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
I know I'm juiced. I'm juiced. I've been waiting for the Malcolm Smith signing. I mean, that's what I've been waiting for all day.
Oh yeah. Well, you got it, man. And
I was trying to see that official. You know what I mean?
Yeah, clown them Raider fans when you see them, man, because they're still talking shit about. Oh man, ain't no big deal, man. You guys didn't get nothing. Hey, Malcolm Smith ain't no good.
That's their leading tackler, though. What do you mean?
That's why I'm trying to tell them. Raider fans are giving me flack about don't get excited about Malcolm Smith. I said, why not? And then they start in with their stories.
Malcolm Smith is their leading tackler, though.
Yeah. In 2 years, Malcolm Smith has had 225 tackles. Now, why Raider fans don't think that's valuable is very strange, ain't it? So,
I think he was one of the big part of that defense in Oakland. I mean,
hell yeah, he was.
Without him, they're gonna fall apart a little bit. I mean, Aldon Smith. Oh man.
Well, Aldon Smith falls all the way apart, man. The fool just got busted. You heard about that, right? He's out getting high and driving into the police car. The dude's a damn fool.
Man, Aldon Smith was always one of my favorite players, bro. But bro,
he lost his mind, though.
I hate how this happens. Like, I wish he was just done good. He could have been one of the best players all time.
But
the way he played,
but remember, it'll make you feel better, G Block. Remember, he played his best football though when the cowboy was playing next to him, and the reason and Justin Smith was taking up a lot of those blocks, which freed Aldon to get loose. So after Justin left,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Aldon slowed down a little bit. Let me make one special. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Malcolm Smith, bro, and Bowman, bro, that's crazy right there. That's like,
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm excited about that. That's the best move we've made in the free agency. the rest, I don't know why we signed that other quarterback. I mean, we should have just kept Cap. No, but that would have been more money, though, huh?
$14 million, yeah. Yeah, Cap was gonna if they
dang,
pick up. Well, they could have just canceled that one and then renegotiated another contract. I don't know if his people would have accepted that though, so it's kind of tough.
If we would have kept Cap, oh man, we're going to the playoffs for sure. But Brian Hoyer, that's just the only thing that's holding me back from saying anything, because it's like we can't get nowhere with like Brian. It's Brian Hoyer, bro.
But you got G-Block, just to make you feel a little encouraged though. Brian Hoyer knows this guy's system. Now, Cap would have to come in and learn his system. With Brian Hoyer, here's what you got to do in Kyle's system. You got to realize the ball's got to come out in like 3, 2, 1. Get rid of the ball. Cap would take a long time to learn that system. So with Brian Hoyer, you got a little better chance. So it may not be as bad as you think. We might be okay. Because we got fast.
Kyle Shanahan was with the Redskins, right, when RG3 came in, his rookie season?
Yeah, but they made him sit in the pocket and throw a lot of shots, too. See, because the thing is, the reason why the 49ers are picking up all these lightning fast receivers is because these guys are going to be able to get separation quickly, and they're supposed to be in certain spots. And as I said, the quarterback is supposed to count 3, 2, 1. That pass has got to be accurate, it's got to be on the money, and it's got to be on time. That's why he's getting his old quarterbacks, because they know what they got to do. That is the biggest thing right there. So, and it would take Cap a long time to learn that. So, if he ever could.
I hope it's good. I'm good. I'm happy with that signing. It's Malcolm Smith, bro. That's a monster right there, bro. So
good pick.
I hope. Everything's all good right now. I hope, man. I don't know, man.
You gotta wait for the draft, G. Wait for the draft, G. Yeah. After that draft, then we can start getting excited. G, one more time, man. We gotta go, bro. Let me see you Sunday. Bro. Come on back, okay?
All right, brother.
All right, G. Have a good night, man.
All right, bro.
All right, let me. You probably already noticed. I think a lot of people probably noticed. We signed Matt Barkley, the other quarterback. I don't know if that's such a good thing. Matt Barkley's another quarterback to get. You see, the essence of Kyle's system is get rid of the ball quickly, and that's the thing. That ball's got to come out fast, and that's what pretty much Kyle's going to be looking at for his system. So let me. Hey, Wyatt, my brother. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Ronbo.
Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, bro, man. Just sitting back here chilling and watching the things go by, man. It's looking good. It's looking interesting.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I just got back from school a little while ago and heard about the news about Osweiler getting traded to the Browns.
And we clown Tyler. That's his favorite quarterback.
I was gonna chirp in there, but I didn't really know the details, so I was like, "Oh, what's going on?" And yeah, man.
Wyatt, like this is the most disrespect. But it's the most disrespect I've ever seen.
Draft pick.
Oh yeah. They're moving him like real estate. He doesn't even have to go to Cleveland. They say, "Okay, we're going to trade him to the Browns." And the Browns are now... There he goes. He has been cut. The Browns are cutting him for draft picks. They're not going to keep Osweiler, which would be a complete waste of time. And I said, oh, my God, that's cold. So,
Yeah. Osweiler, he's like that ugly chick that you get with just to make your ex jealous.
God.
And then as soon as you get with whoever they want, whether it be Romo or not the Browns.
Cutler? You think
this
Cutler?
Whole thing is just hilarious, man.
But how embarrassing!
I think they're trying to get Garoppolo over there, Cleveland, but he's like, you know what? Hey, it's not in my hands, but he's got all the leverage, man. If he wants to go somewhere, all he has to do is just open his mouth, and then as soon as Belichick hears that, you want to be part of this team, this system, all right, you're out of here.
You think? Would he think like that? You think so?
Oh yeah. Just look at all the players who wanted pay raises. They kicked them out immediately.
And Hightower for not going to the White House with him. That pissed them off.
Yeah. Man.
And not going to.
I can't believe they're getting rid of Hightower.
And not going to. Two things, Wyatt. He doesn't go to the parade because he says, I'm tired of being too cold. And then he doesn't go to the White House to go see the president either. So Belichick's. Are you a part of this
Same with
team?
Bennett.
Yeah. And Bennett's gone too.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I know. And then Chandler Jones wanted a pay raise. So did the guy who went to the Browns. What's his name? I forget. But yeah, they're like, oh, pay raise? No, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, no, there's no pay raises.
Yeah, man, it's pretty funny, huh?
No, it is. It's hilarious. I don't care who you are.
But,
if you ask Bill for a pay raise, you're out of here. So.
Yeah, right. I know. It's super classic.
Yeah.
But it's I guess they don't plan on starting. I guess they're trying to get rid of Osweiler, so that means. At first, I thought they were serious that they're going to start Osweiler, but it looks like they're not. So they're for sure taking Garrett first round.
Yeah.
But with their 12th pick,
wait a minute.
For Garoppolo or get a quarterback.
Why? One question. I was thinking, is Matt Barkley from the Chicago Bears?
Yeah.
That kid that beat the shit out of us last year? That is him.
Did he play against us?
He was the one that beat us in the snow.
He did,
remember? That was him.
That was him, yeah.
I was thinking about okay, he's on our team now.
He's on our team, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to, he was was he a rookie last year or the year before?
No, he was a rookie last year. Mid-season, he came in, and he played like he played, and he bombed the shit out of us. I was mixing him up with somebody else. So, yeah, Matt Barkley is now a 49er. Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, both these guys, Hoyer and Barkley, I mean, obviously they're not going to be the future, I mean, they're going to be second and third stringers.
Oh, yeah.
Hoyer, though, might start now that Cousins finally signed the
No, he didn't sign it. He hasn't signed it yet.
Because he had no choice.
No, did he sign it? I heard he did not
signed
sign it.
Yeah.
He did sign it.
That's what I heard anyway.
How long ago did you hear that?
He didn't?
How long did you hear that?
I heard it this afternoon.
Oh, okay. You heard it this afternoon. Because earlier today it was not signed, and he was in the owner's face, and he told the owner he wouldn't be there until August. He'll sign his tag then. So if he did sign it, okay, it's a done deal.
Yeah, let's see here. I'm trying to find it. Sure. Yeah, pretty sure he signed it.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, who knows how that's gonna go?
Yeah.
Washington, man.
He's got no
what
receivers.
A dumpster fire they're going through right now, man.
Yeah, I know. He's got no
I
receivers.
almost feel for him because we kind of went through a similar thing. I mean, God, man, they had a team and now everybody's leaving and getting traded and being released or their franchise quarterback doesn't want to play with them. But hey, if it benefits us, it's all good.
Exactly,
Oh,
I
man.
agree. So yeah, God knows, yeah. So
he's coming to us next year.
yeah,
And he's coming to San Francisco.
according to Trez is excited because the Jets are going to be going all out for him next year too. So I'm laughing. I'm thinking, Trez, and somebody else brought up the Jets don't have any money to compare with the 49ers. Yeah.
Other teams can only do so much when the players are already voicing where they want to go.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
And especially when you can't afford it. And the 49ers are still going to have a lot of money next year because they're not breaking the bank this year, as we can see. So,
Right.
Yeah, so.
And I hate all these people on Twitter, too, saying, like, oh, man, Niners, they're like the new Jaguars of the NFC because they're signing all these free agents, blah, blah, blah.
But we didn't say big time.
We didn't even have, like, any talent on this team. That's what everybody's making fun of us for. And now that we're finally signing talent, now
Still
we're the
talking
Jaguars.
shit.
Like, give me a fucking break.
And we didn't sign no Malik Jackson type of contracts. Nobody's running around there talking about. Yeah. So, man.
People are tripping out.
Yeah, well, they got to do that. I mean, the 49ers are there to be teased by other teams, So that's all right. We'll be fine. I'm delighted.
Yeah, we ain't the Jaguars, that's for sure.
No.
That's for damn sure.
Steve, any comparison with
Jaguars
any teams on the Southeast, get out of here with that. It's not even happening.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Yeah, and I guess Mike Glennon signed with the Deshaun Jackson signed with the
Tampa Bay
Bucks.
Yeah. Yeah, and Jameson Winston, he was lobbying so hard for Jackson, he had to go to Tampa Bay. God, look at their combo.
Yeah.
Deshaun Jackson on one side, and you got Mike. What is his last name? Williams?
No, Evans.
Evans.
He's good, man.
They got
I
Mike
like
Evans on the other side.
I wanted him in that draft.
Yeah, they got a good combo, man. That's going to work.
Jackson, I think.
Yeah. Him and Jackson at the same time. Jameis may be a force, and it's his third year. He probably will be good next year. He was not bad last year. They barely missed the playoffs, so.
Yeah, no, he's solid, man. The Bucs are on the rise for sure.
Yeah.
And then Torrey Smith got signed to the Eagles today.
Yeah,
so did Alshon Jeffrey.
Yeah, and 1 year deal on Alshon. See, he goes to show what I was saying. You cannot trust Alshon Jeffrey. Alshon, first play from guys. We got Jeffrey. All right, let's go, guys. Let's get some work in today. All right, go ahead, Alshon. Take it long deep. Oh, my leg. Oh, Jesus, he's out. God. And now you got Alshon Jeffrey laid up for 6 weeks into the season. He'll maybe come in for Game 7. No, he's too easily hurt. So that's why I like guys who are durable.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He's just one of those guys, those really good talents that they can't seem to be consistent for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, Also,
McGlone got fired. It'd be kind of. What if we brought him back? Lynch,
There's no chance.
And then Lynch somehow, or Jed York, hey Scott, why don't you come over to my cabana later on? We're having this book club, and we're drinking all non-alcoholic beers here, and the wife's whipping up some
protein
some
shakes,
lemon cookies.
Yeah, no, that's lemon cookies are too sweet. Protein shakes and using algae. And no banana. You gotta manly that drink down, babe. Why I gotta go, man? Let's say what.
Yeah.
See us Sunday if you get a chance, okay? And Saturday, you're gonna love Red and Gold GM, man. We got a new situation going on because it's all about draft picks. You'll love it. Anyway, see you this weekend, okay?
Yeah, sounds good, Ronbo.
All right. Have a good night. Yeah, so there you go. Now, as I was mentioning, we'll say goodnight now, but Saturday, Red Gold GM, you're going to love it. We're through with free agency. Now it's all about draft picks. Come in and pick up. We got 2 people coming in at once now. It's not going to be just one. So it's going to be too much fun to make your judgments. They're going to tell you about what they're going to do. We got them advertising for themselves. You'll see a little later on. And also Sunday, of course, fan gathering. But, of course, you're wondering, hey, Ron, it's only in the middle of the week. What are you talking about? Because I'm not coming back tomorrow to do anything. Okay? Anyway, let me, let's see. Jed at Panama, Rambo for quarterback. Guys, am I going to get my name changed to, hey, Rambo? Anyway. Oh, God. And Big J says Panama Queen for starting cheerleader, okay? I knew where this was going. You guys getting crazy on the twat. Oh, God. Panama Queen's got me as a quarterback starter. All right, you know what? Panama, we got people that are not, we got 8 players short right now. It's going to be interesting to see how they're going to fill that void. 7. We just picked up another 2 more players. That's right. We're down to 6. I guess they're keeping count. I'm talking about John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan. Did I really believe the 49ers are going to come up short on players? Come on. Okay. And Aldrick Robinson. No, we got all speed merchants all over that field. I kind of like that. Who was our fastest player? We had all the guys that we have now can beat everybody we had last year. And Bruce Ellington's in this group. Now, I don't know how long Bruce is going to last, so that's the funny thing about it. Any other good tidbits in there? Guess not. You know what? You guys are too funny. Black Lives YMS say he'd be better than quarterback Broccoli. Broccoli, are you going out for quarterback? Because and Heidi Webb does not like the Pierre Garcon signing. You know why later, though? Because Garcon's that kind of guy that gives you that steady guy that keeps catching that ball. He's not like Anquan Bolden, but a little younger and a little faster. Actually, he's a lot faster than Anquan, but he's one of those strong guys that makes the catch over poor, helpless defenders. Okay? And Aditya is this Aldrick Robinson. The game we lost the Falcons, T-Brock killed him with a hit, but he averaged 18 yards per catch. See, that's why when I say Tremaine Brock We all notice everything bad Tremaine does. Actually, Kyle and John were going over the tape. They may have seen something they like. And remember, with a decent pass rush, even Tremaine Brock suddenly becomes much better than what we're used to, you know? Anyway, hey, I'm going to get out of here. Go ahead, have a good evening, and I'll see you. Red and Gold GM, 7 p.m. PST, and Sunday, of course, 7 p.m. PST. But, of course, keep them dreams red and gold.